Hey guys, Mark Yodi Riley here, two-time former Schmoedown champion of the world. And you know there are a lot of alliances out there in the Schmoedown. But you know an alliance you can get in on right now? That's Alliance Heroes of the Spire. Alliance Heroes of the Spire is massively breaking into the top mobile charts right now with almost 400 unique heroes that you can combine in over 10,000 different ways on the battlefield. That's impressive. Two coolest game modes, fighting to the death against crazy giant bosses, or battle real people and even your best friends in a PvP mode. And not to mention really massive combats between guilds, which are sick. And now, the sweetest thing, download Alliance via the links below and get a massive bonus of 50,000 gold and 50 gems right now. So what are you still doing here? Why don't you go out, download Alliance Heroes of the Spire right now, get in on it, get the action, go for it.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I am Emma Fyffe, and today is the day of the Schmoedown Spectacular, the second annual. I'm so excited. It is the event of events for the entire year of the Schmoedown. An entire year's worth of Schmoedown magic all comes down to this. Again, Emma Fyffe. This is Robert from Late to the Party. We are going to be heading inside and chatting with some of the people as we're getting ready to go into this big event. We're going to be talking to some of the competitors that we run into, some of the fans that are out here for this big event, asking them their predictions and some of their favorite moments of the year in Schmoedown. So let's go.
Hello, I am Tim the Tank. You're probably familiar with me. The guy who TKO'd Matt Atchity. Remember that? Anyway, so yeah. I'm out here. I'm enjoying the California weather, and I'm excited to see all these matches today.
I'm Aaliyah.
I'm Dan.
And we're from All the Belts podcast.
Now, I have to tell you something about Aaliyah is during San Diego Comic-Con, Aaliyah cosplayed as the outlaw, John Roca. It was pretty amazing. We're just walking around, talking to people, getting a feel for going into the Schmoedown today. Obviously, we have the lovely Stacey Howard here. You know what? It's fine. Pop open a beer. Enjoy your life. I love it. I love it. What are some of your favorite matches of the year?
Of the year so far, I have to go Wolves of Steel versus Above the Line. That was single-handedly one of the most tense matches watching that live, especially knowing that, especially when we did our reaction. I had two of my people who were on opposite sides, and it was so tense just watching them be like, oh God, I want them to win, and just the emotion, it was just there, and especially with Riley's now full retirement, it broke my heart, but it was amazing to watch.
So Emma, I got distracted by the sandwiches. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. You wanna take over for a little while here?
I have something to say to somebody that was a big point in Late to the Party's career here in the Schmoedown, who I just saw walk in right over here. William Bibbiani, the Beast himself. One of the most impressive debuts in Schmoedown history.
One of the most impressive people in Schmoedown history. Thank you very much.
I beg to differ, my friend.
I beg you for things.
What have been some of your favorite matches this year?
I mean, honestly, the most recent matches, the ones between Sam Levine and Roca, that was a huge one for me because both those guys are my favorite. So that was a really hard call. That whole week, the Brienne Kalinowski match was also just, all our hearts were so in that one on both sides. So it was a good week.
What are some of your favorite matches that have taken place this year?
Well, my friends Late to the Party taking out Critically Acclaimed was pretty memorable, I'll say that. Yeah, I'm proud of the way they did. They rocked it. Not even a particular match, but I've just really enjoyed watching Harloff on his journey to the belt. That's probably been the highlight of the entire year for me, because seeing him take the belt, the commissioner holding it, and we'll see if he can hang on to it. But
I mean, what is your prediction for that match today? Is Christian going to walk away still Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, or is he going to get ousted by the inglorious one, Sam Levine?
I mean, anything can happen in the Schmoedown. So, I mean, Levine is hot right now, so I'm going to give a slight edge to Levine. I think he's in a pull maybe an upset, I guess it could be considered, and take out the commissioner.
Who can forget, how Christian won the belt? I mean, against Merle, it was nuts. I mean, such a low-scoring game, but one of the most intense matches I've ever seen.
And which of us picked Christian?
I think it. No, I mean, if you listen back to the recording, I mean, that's very vague, and I think I made points that were good on both sides.
Sure.
So this is the culmination of a whole year of Schmoedown. Obviously, Stacey Howard had one of the biggest upsets of the year here when she beat Baby Karen.
It's open. I love it.
I know there were a lot of broken brackets this year, and ladies, as outside Schmoedown correspondents, tell me, how busted were your brackets?
So I had Ellis winning the whole thing. I'm sorry, I love you. But he's my favorite competitor, so play some different people maybe next time, because I love you so much. But
now, this gentleman here, he has attended in person more Schmoedown matches than I think anybody in the history of the world. So, being an expert,
thanks, Emma.
what are your thoughts going into today? Which of the matches are you most excited about?
Look, it's got to be Christian and Sam. We've been waiting for this, to see Sam finally rising up the ranks and to take on Christian of all people. It's going to be great.
I'm not actually playing today, which is crap.
I'm so sorry about that, Bibbs. I'm not that sorry.
We're just going away. Well, you didn't make it.
I'm an immovable
All
object.
you did, you got one match ahead of me, and then you just left. All you did was waste our shot.
I did what I was set out to do, and that's take down critically acclaimed.
That's
in all
it.
its
That's
glory.
all you had, because we needed to take down everybody, and instead, all you did was stymie us.
Did you see the match with Wolves of Steel? We wasted all our energy on critically acclaimed.
I know you screwed up big time. What was the matter with you?
We'll join you next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're friends. We're friends, except we're not friends. We're enemies.
We have the most important attendee at the Schmoedown Spectacular today. Falcor is here. Falcor, who you got in the big title match? Is it going to be Sam Levine or is it going to be Christian Harloff?
Well, I think it's going to be Sam because you can never misjudge a person by their size.
I see. So you're going with Sam because he's small and shouldn't be underestimated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Guys, I have to tell you, this event is so well attended that we are currently turning this office upside down looking for more chairs so that people can sit and enjoy the Schmoedown Spectacular. Who you got?
Oh, I'm going with Sam. I'm going with the underdog. Come on, Sam. You got this. We all love Christian. We've seen Christian do this before. It's your time, Sam. Do it.
Popular answer. Sam is definitely very hungry for that victory. He wants a belt.
Do you mind if I have a word with Whitney Seibold here?
Oh, sure.
Whitney. Yeah, Whitney. Sorry, Emma.
That's okay.
So,
Did you want a hug, an autograph? What are you here to talk about?
I already got the hug from Bibiani. We're good. But I just want to know, after the last match,
The one where you got a really easy question?
you know what? In my match against Team Action, they just had to say energy drinks and they beat us. So it was karma coming back, and
The question was just say energy drinks, and they were on.
for the most part, yeah.
So we've got Jared and Nick here.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
thanks for coming out to
Thanks
the
for
Schmoedown
having us.
Spectacular. Yeah, you're super welcome.
I'm a big fan of Schmoes Know, Schmoedown, Collider, so this is a big moment for me.
Awesome. And Nick, Jared brought you with him today. What's your first take impression of all this?
So far, so good.
Yeah? Good, great.
Woke up,
Cool.
Great way to start my Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 11 something on a Saturday. I'm already having a beer. It's like fine. It's totally fine.
The Schmoedown could really use Sinead.
Well, you know what? Christian has hit me up to come on Schmoes from time to time, and usually it's just when my schedule allows. Schmoedown, I don't know, because this is next level, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm there yet. I think you need to train, Maybe I need to get a trainer. I need to hit the gym.
It's the biggest event of the year. Christian Harloff just literally was trying to move a couch into there.
And we gave up. I can't use my energy on a couch, so we'll find other things.
Exactly. So going into today, who you got in the big match between Sam Levine and Christian Harloff?
Gotta go with Christian.
Oh.
I'm putting my money on Christian.
Jay Washington.
Emma Fyffe.
It's the morning of the Schmoedown Spectacular.
I know, right?
And we are about to do battle.
I know, right? Why are you even in this match?
Because I have a new team that's forming.
You aren't a manager, but We'll discuss that when this match happens.
I am a manager, actually. I have a teammate.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Let me tell you
Yes.
something
No,
about
it's-
this kind of son of a bitch.
Can we do an interview with you right now?
No.
I've been on like a Schmoedown like run as of late. I think I've rewatched like 70 episodes in the past like 3 weeks.
Wow. So
Very
what?
committed.
So what you're saying, Jared, is that like you're ready to
Oh
compete
my God.
anytime we want to throw you in there.
I was born ready.
Oh man, guys, this is the man right here, Chris Skaliski. Chris, if you guys don't know, is the mastermind behind all of the questions in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Chris, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to go and get this show on the road. So.
What kind of questions can we expect? Do you feel you've like upped the level of your question game, or?
You got to. It's the spectacular. You got championship matches. You got grudge matches. You got to get top of your game. So they better be ready. They better be ready.
Is there any category that you're particularly proud of the questions you wrote for today in?
Ooh. Actually, I like all of them. Like I feel pretty good about a lot of them. Like just looking over everything, it's like I feel really good.
You feel like you're going to stump some of the competitors?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if they don't know, like they shouldn't be playing.
Well, there you go.
It's a lot of people here. It's a lot of people going to lose. You're going to be one of them. It's going to be a fun time. And just remember, once you lose, I still love and care about you.
Okay, it is going to be a fun time. I look forward to it, Jay Washington.
I do
yeah,
too.
I look forward to losing gracefully.
You know what? That's the only thing you, Ricky, and Dagnino are going to have in common tonight. Have a good time.
I'm the only one that's going to lose gracefully. Let's be real; those other
you
two
do have a point.
don't have a graceful bone in their bodies.
I don't even know what that word means.
Nah.
I think that after every match, we should get a synopsis of the match played out.
That's a great idea, actually. I could probably do that.
Talk to Christian.
I will.
We should make it work, but we are so happy to see you here, Sinead.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Good luck to everybody today. Woohoo!
This is the scene of the crime. This is where Tom Dagnino once locked me in a closet that apparently does not have any chairs in it. So this closet is useless on so many levels.
I'm looking forward to your match.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm participating in the Manager Bowl
Yeah, I'm looking
today.
forward to the Manager Bowl and also the title match too. I want to see the title match.
Everyone's excited about that title match. I mean, very understandably, because it is literally a title match to determine who the next. It's the main event of the whole event, and this event is very eventful.
Which one are you most excited to see?
I am most excited. I'm excited for that Innergeekdom match. Jason Inman's really been gunning to get that belt for a long time, and Hector is tough.
Yeah.
Yep, but he has the chance to potentially take that belt away from Hector Navarro today. So we'll see.
Man, the Mike Kalinowski and Miss Movies, that rivalry, and I was going for Kalinowski, but it was an upset, and it was a good upset, and I think that was a really good match.
It really is very recently and suddenly one of the greatest rivalries in the history of the Schmoedown, probably.
Super entertaining to watch, absolutely, yeah.
Any chance you'd be in the cards for a CA versus LTTP too?
I'm not close to the idea, and we do need to take you down just to even the score a little bit.
Maybe karma will swing your way, and that 5-point question will be more of a 5-point level.
Perhaps. We'll see. Maybe you'll actually get a hard one this time.
Hopefully, we shall see if that ever comes to pass. But thanks so much, Whitney Seibel.
Actually, we are standing right up the hall from the scene of the crime. That's where Tom Dagnino once locked me in a closet.
What?
Yeah, that was the closet right there.
My goodness.
I know, he's the worst. Do you have any matches that you're most excited about going into today?
I think Team Action's facing top 10, right?
They sure are.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that.
What are you guys most looking forward to coming to your first time in the Schmoedown to watch it go down?
Hey, dude, the champ is here, Ben Bateman. He's going to win this whole thing. That's what I'm here. I'm here to support. I'm here to yell. I'm here to cheer. That's who I'm here to see win. Ben Bateman.
Janine, listen, you are a wonderful and talented fan. I just got to ask you about this Team Action shirt that you've got on there. You wanna explain that a little?
I mean, who doesn't love a bad boy, right?
I mean,
They're a little cocky, they're a little out there, the shades and everything, but they know their stuff.
Yeah, and they also have terrible taste in cheap Kmart suits.
Ben Bateman seems to still be growing his action army. Team Action. that is becoming the name amongst the people. You have developed a huge following for the Action Army. I myself am a card-carrying holder of the Action Army.
Are you?
I am a part of the Action Army. Because our match with you, I saw something in you guys that many others saw as well as the champions. And you made it to possibly a contendership for the championships, and you let me down, Ben.
Let me tell you something, Robert. You look around this room right now, it's like Walking Dead. You know, you are Action Army, I am Action Army. By the end of the day today, every one of these people is going to be Action Army. You understand what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts today? The big title match. Who's coming out on top?
I don't care about the title match. It's all about the Manager Bowl. This is all about Ricky coming into the Manager Bowl, dominating. We've been coaching Ricky. We have been sitting him down, Clockwork Orange style. I think we forgot to actually moisten his eyes, so they might be a little crusted over. He might be wearing his sunglasses, and that's okay. The point is, he is now a rocket-fueled, ultra-powered steampunk machine of movie trivia, and he is going to absolutely just run roughshod over everyone in the Manager Bowl.
Well, if that is true, I look forward to being destroyed by Ricky. You know what? I would be honored to see Ricky do that well in the Manager Bowl. It would be great. It would be.
I'd be a little surprised.
I'd totally be fine with losing horribly.
The whole point when we started, the Growling Commandos is that Ricky was never going to play. And now it's like, oh crap, we have to train Ricky so hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry he's gonna destroy you, but it's what we got to do. We gotta growl all over everybody, and then it's gonna be growl growly.
You have really come quite far in this league since that first match. I believe you had it was with the Night Sisters as well, or that was your first, right?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Put that one out of my mind, but yeah, I mean, look, we're here to do our thing. I don't know what all these people are here so early for. Our match doesn't tape till later, so.
Well, here's the thing. You have developed quite the following, so even though you don't know that match, it's in the tapes. We can go back and watch it.
Sure, okay.
But you have developed a huge following, and I believe the third team that you went up against after your amazing match with the Nerds Watch, which was definitely one of the top matches at that point.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
It was a great match. We definitely remember learning something from that one. And look, I'm here to do one fucking thing, and that's beat John Roca. So let's just get to the shit, all right?
Oh, you wanted me to get a chair? All right, I'm going to go in and see. Okay. Let's see. There's a vacuum cleaner. Frank!
You know me, right? You should. You know what? I got a small face 50 for you here. The banks don't even circulate them anymore. They only give them to me. It's for you. Let me tell you. Oh, wow. Look at Sidney Poitier. You know what? Thanks for the ride. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. We're about here to take over this whole fucking joint. Lions Den style.
A lot of other managers out there now. No, there's one manager, and that's me. Everybody else wants to be a manager. Look, everybody's trying to piggyback on Tom Dagnino's success. If you're not in the Lions, then bottom line, you're a loser. I really do run this establishment.
My name is Jay Washington, and I am the advocate for the victorious Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler. Stacy has become like her partner Brianne and a winner. And what you are looking at here is the future of the Schmoedown.
I want to finally shut you up. You know, I want to challenge you.
In what aspect do you want to play me?
You can go regular Schmoedown, Innergeekdom, whichever one. I just want to beat you and shut your mouth.
Would you two play each other?
Yes.
It'll be the first ever Manager Bowl at this year's Spectacular.
Okay.
Winner gets anyone from their faction to a #1 contender spot.
I'm game with that.
Does that work?
He's not going to have a faction by the time this is over with.
I'm done with this. I know where the real money's at. It's in managing. I'm not gonna come out here and be paraded around like some prized donkey at a 4-H rally. I'm gonna go where the real money is. I'm gonna start managing people.
Nothing to worry about. Believe me, I'm a mastermind. I don't know trivia, but I know scheming and talking shit. Christian Harloff doesn't have a fucking clue. Not even the Schmoedown rundown with all their theories. They're not gonna see it coming. It's gonna blow people's minds.
Better than them. And you're gonna be the best. Now that you got me. This is what I like to hear! Pump yourself up!
And there he is. Oh, he's got the horse.
The hobby
He's got
horse
oh, wait.
there.
Oh, and there's
Ricky.
Ricky has come out with him. I didn't see.
Ricky's diabolical, man.
Yeah.
I look at this pair, Christian, and they've been cooking this up for a while.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's up, Commissioner? It's Ricky. Hey, you're setting up a Manager Bowl with Tom and Jay. This is bullshit. I manage critically acclaimed, and they are the best.
Okay, sure.
So I should, I don't know. I should be in this.
You put all three of you together, 1-1-1, and see who's the best.
Okay, great. Yeah, I accept your invitation. One question. Can I have Bibiani play for me so I have a fighting chance?
No, you can't have Bibiani. It's you. It's the Manager Bowl. You, Tom, and Jay. The three managers.
Never mind. I'll do it. And I'm going to win. Because Tom and Jay, they're complete idiots.
Hey, Thad.
Oh, hey, Emma. How's it going?
I saw you had that Managers Bowl thing with Tom and Jay, and I guess apparently now Ricky. I was thinking I would like to participate in that match.
Okay, but it's the Manager Bowl, so it's only for people who are managing.
Totally understand. Actually, I have someone that I am managing.
Wait, that's your competitor? Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, everything's signed. You're in. 4-way match, let's do it.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you.
Lion's Den itself is the best faction in this, and possibly the only one. You don't think everything is calculated here? Everybody else is LB. They display
what's LB?
Loser behavior, okay? You know who displays that? Every single person.
This is a quick little stepping stone. Emma Fyffe shouldn't even be in this. Ricky Hayberg, I'm surprised he sobered up. And Dagnino, his 24-hour lockup evidently ended real quick. But I should be here, and I should be victorious. Like I tell everybody, it's going to be glorious.
Yeah, I'm going to be the champion of the managers match. That's it. It's easy. It's going to be no problem. I'm going to wipe the floor with them.
Really a win-win for me. In fact, no matter what, as long as Tom Dagnino loses, it's a win all around.
All right, guys, come on. I need you to give me the opposite of what I gave you, okay? I need to win this one, all right?
Okay, well then we'll leave you alone completely because you kind of screwed us. But that's neither here nor there, that's neither here nor there, that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
Ricky, you are a golden god.
No.
Ricky, you are a silver god. You are a bronze god. You're a bronze god. You're a bronze god.
All right.
Okay, you're going to be great. Okay, now do you remember everything we told you about the third man?
I've already forgotten everything.
Who directed the third man?
You tell me, please.
Carol Reed.
Carol Reed.
I guarantee
I'm going to write that for every answer that I don't know.
I saw Skaliski. I saw him, he knows it exists, so it's a possibility. Other than that, I think we got everything.
All right, give me one more. Give me one more.
Okay.
An easy one. An easy one. Come on.
Okay.
Softballs.
Okay, who is the director of photography on Schindler's List?
That exists in a movie production?
Yes, they have to direct the photography.
But I thought that was just the director.
No, the photography director.
The guy who holds the camera.
It's Janusz Kaminski, the guy who did Cool as Ice. Come on,
Oh,
you know this.
no,
You know
no,
this.
no,
We did
no,
this
no, no.
before.
Jeez. George Lucas.
George Lucas is a guy. What?
He's the only director I know.
How many films has George Lucas directed?
5.
Very good.
Nice. Nailed it.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I think I'm ready for this.
You got this.
Oh, yes.
You got this.
I'm
You got
confident
this.
now.
Okay,
Thank you guys
you're
so
gonna
much.
be great.
We're gonna do it.
You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. God, we are so screwed.
Jesus.
Listen, everything's gonna be fine, but you need to focus. You're number one. You're the
I'm
winner.
not concerned
You're the
about
number
Stacy.
one.
I'm not concerned about that.
What?
Where's Brienne?
She's here. She's
No,
on the way.
wait, she
okay,
don't know that
she's
she needs to be
coming.
here.
I'm here already.
I get that.
You
I
need to
appreciate
focus,
that. She
though.
needs to be.
You need-
Look,
feel
look,
it.
look, she's here. She's here.
It's
She's
fine.
here.
It's
She's
fine.
here.
It's fine.
Brienne, listen, Brienne.
Hey, Mr. Washington, we're ready for you.
Oh, listen, that is not Brienne. Where's Brienne at? I need Brienne.
You know what?
Okay,
Okay,
hopefully
look,
that's her.
there she is.
That
There
should
she
be
is.
her.
It's fine.
Please
It's
check
fine.
this door. Please check this door.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dale the Dude Gibbs coming at you with a special edition insider of Dude Talk. Check out this guy. We got Stacey, Howard, Jay Washington. Where's Brienne?
You know, as I sit here and think about a lot of things, the last thing in my mind is who is Emma Fyffe managing?
I don't know. Do you even believe that?
I mean, it's probably somebody from the
Sorry?
Coffee Bean.
Did you have a question about
What'd you get out of the Coffee Bean earlier
I
today?
was managing? Yeah, I don't work at the Coffee Bean.
Anymore.
Tom, nope, never did.
Ever?
Never
Starbucks
did.
then.
You still living in that dumpster?
I no, my house is beautiful.
Great, fantastic.
This is a $1,700 scarf.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure looks like it.
I own the
$1,700
Coffee
well
Bean.
spent.
I almost bought one, but you know what? I didn't want
Okay.
to. But let me tell you something.
Okay.
If you think that the person you're managing is gonna even like remotely affect me or her or the whole Lion's Den, you got another thing coming, okay?
You know what, Tom Dagnino? I think you've got another thing coming.
Really?
Really?
Listen, I don't care what you're doing over at the Harry Potter Wizarding World. Maybe you found somebody there. Maybe like Jeremiah or some other weird geeky name.
That's where John
that
Roca came
people
from.
you like. Yeah, but he's
That
an
doesn't
idiot too.
surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's your guy, but he wouldn't do that because he knows that bottom line, you're a loser.
Actually, I think my competitor knows that bottom line, you're a loser.
Well, that's the first time I ever heard that.
You'll see.
Yeah,
Head out.
make
You'll find
make
out.
the Harry Potter cookies or the marshmallow like raindrops or
Okay.
whatever you do. Okay, see you later.
Girl Scout.
You know, I've never met a bigger Girl Scout, and she doesn't even have cookies, so she's worthless.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us for the second annual Schmoedown Spectacular. I'm Interim Commissioner Thad Williams. We've got an amazing match for you today. We have 4 title matches today. We have 6 total matches. We have so many surprises. It's going to be an amazing, amazing spectacular. And we're so glad that you're here with us today. But to kick it off, singing the national anthem, please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Miss Sinead DeFries.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sinead DeFries. Thank you so much. That was amazing, and now they created the Schmoedown. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Baby Carrots Ellis and the current singles champion, Christian the Commissioner Harloff.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Schmoedown Spectacular! What's up? I'm Christian Harloff. That is the crowd wrangler himself, Mark Ellis. Wait, and how you doing, buddy?
Whew, I am out of breath. How about that national anthem, Christian Harloff?
Sinead DeFries just crushing it there.
Francis Scott Key never could have imagined what a tune he wrote until Francis Scott Key didn't know what a movie is, but some people here today do.
Well, we already got started. We have a great crowd here. We have some of the big personalities of the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
We have some of the Schmoedown reactors that have come here. We have Schmoedown fans that have come here. We've got, there's so many big matches here, Mark. There's so much on the line. The season this year, the season of the Schmoedown has been incredible from the start of it, that first match to where JTE, who, by the way, has a big narrative throughout this entire season. He hadn't won a match since 2014. He beats Bibiani, right, who they thought was going to be the next Dan Murrell. And since then, you had JTE, who had an amazing run as far as the teams, and we're going to see them a little later. But what he did and made it all the way through to the finals of the Ultimate Schmoedown, JTE, just one of the many personalities that built this season.
And the plucky little guy who showers maybe once a week is such a great metaphor for the movie Trivia Schmoedown as a whole, something that you and I started. You're the commissioner of it, but
Not anymore.
We're just the long piece in this Tetris of greatness. So many different blocks of personality, if you will, are coming at you. 6 huge matches in this spectacular. It's not a preseason game. It's not a regular season or even a playoff game. This is the Super WrestleMania Bowl.
That is absolutely right. Now, the thing, look, all 6 of those matches, they all have stakes. And let's start with the first one that we're going to see in just a little bit, and that's the Manager Bowl. Jay Washington and Tom Dagnino have been going at it for the entire season. Jay challenged Tom, and they said, fine, let's do it. The new commissioner, Thad Williams, said, fine, we're going to put you guys in the Schmoedown Spectacular. Ricky Skypes in and says, no, I should be in this thing too. And then enter Emma Fyffe. Emma Fyffe has been so sick of the Lions Den for the entire year. Said, you know what, I'm going to be in this thing. And Thad said, well, I got to see who you're managing. You have a contract. She said, I do. And so apparently she has someone here tonight that she is managing, so she qualifies to be in it. Whoever wins this thing, anyone in their stable or someone else will get a #1 contender spot at any belt they want.
That's right. She is legally allowed to compete in the Manager Bowl. And you look at the landscape of what we're about to see with these 4 competitors. Emma Fyffe knows a lot about Harry Potter. The other 3 people, I don't know if they've ever seen a movie that doesn't star Sylvester Stallone.
Well, that's true. We're going to see. I don't know if Ricky Hayberg's seen a movie. So we're going to also get to then right after that, we have the Innergeekdom Championship. What a match this is going to be with the current champion, Hector Navarro, who won the title earlier this year from the man you just heard scream out, Robert Meyer Burnett. He's going up against Jason Inman. That'll be a big battle a little later on. Then after that, the Star Wars Championship will be up on the line in an Iron Man match. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, the right amount of questions between the challenger, Sam Witwer, against the champion. It's not going to go well when I say this, Ken Napzok.
Whoa, wow, Ken Napzok. Interesting turn of events for Ken Napzok recently, the beloved champion when we did it at Star Wars Celebration. And now all of a sudden he sees himself maybe going to a different side of the force. Sam Witwer coming in. 30 minutes for a brand new Iron Man format. That's too many minutes, Christian. They can't possibly do it.
We'll see. Ken Napzok, part of the Lions Den now. I can't believe I'm even saying that. He's a despicable person right now. The fact that he's doing that, and he turned his back on Rachel Cushing, so that's going down.
Not a good man.
But right after that, the Lions Den, they ain't done because they have their champions, quite possibly the biggest, the best champions we've ever seen in this league, and that's the Patriots.
Boo them.
They are. The Patriots, though, but it's hard. See,
do we cheer them?
It's hard. Well, because the thing is, look, they're 7-0 with 4 title defenses. They're gonna be putting it on the line against above the line Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny, who won the tournament this year. That's going down, and then the grudge match. Top 10 goes up against Action. That's going to to be a huge match because if Action wins, not only do they get a title shot, Top 10's got to break up for a full year. And then...
and then is that it?
No, that's
then
it.
we're closing up shop,
No,
then we're done. Everybody can go home.
I got to say that Sam Levine's narrative doesn't end because he's going up against me for this baby right here
Look at
to
that.
close the show. Sam Levine will be going for the title. Mark, that's our card. That's the whole thing we got going on today. That's for you guys. That's for the crowd. That is the way we're going to end the season. 3 videos for you guys. So make sure that if you're watching this, you like, you comment, you subscribe, do all that stuff. And remember, 3 videos, 2 matches per video. And Mark, we're going to start this match, this whole thing out with the Manager Bowl.
Oh, what a day we have in store, and I'm so excited to kick this off with a Manager Bowl where fates will be learned, destinies will be fulfilled, and blood alcohol content will rise. And like I said, I'm not sure if any of these people have seen movies other than Emma Fyffe. We know what her strength is when it comes to more geekier fare, but can she make that very difficult transition into all of cinema?
Well, we're going to find that out because as you saw in the beginning of this video, you saw the managers kind of prepping. And the big reveal here is Brianne Chandler has not been seen for a little bit. Will she be accompanying Jay Washington to the ring? We have not seen Brianne since that emotional interview that she had against Mike Kalinowski when she lost.
Cathartic.
So we have not seen her. She said she's going to show up today. And if we saw that, poor Dale the Dude got the door slammed in his face, but that's all we got. So we are going to start this thing up, but we're going to first hear from all our competitors. Here we go.
Am I really playing in a manager match? Are these guys really managers? They manage losers. Like big losers.
So we've come to this point, the Manager Bowl. And for some reason, I don't even know why we're here, okay? Because I challenged the dumbass Dagnino, and what did he do? He ran and hid and got Robert Meyer Burnett. And guess what I did? I put him on the Innergeekdom shelf.
Well, seems familiar. I've been here before. I mean, this isn't my first spectacular, and it's good to be back because I have something to prove. I've had something to prove every time that I've appeared on this show, and, well, some things haven't gone my way, but this time, today, it's my time.
Listen, I never said that I was the best at movie trivia. That's not why I'm here today, guys. I am here to end this feud with the Lion's Den. I know, in order to do that, I've got to have a competitor that I am managing because this is the Manager's Bowl. Well, I got one, and I'm very excited for you guys to see who it is.
Bunch of big mouth losers who know nothing. One's in the Innergeekdom, the other one's like in the wand shop, the other one's driving Uber, he got fired, now he's driving for like Lyft, and then he got fired for that, and now he's like driving with some like low budget startup called Scoop or something, I don't even know.
Dagnino, you're an embarrassment to this league, to this show, to this company, and you don't deserve to be involved. I hate you, Dagnino.
Ricky Hayberg, why are you even involved with this, okay? Are you even allowed to come out the house? Is your house arrest bracelet gonna let you free? I don't know why you're here, how drunk you're gonna be, but whatever it is, it's not gonna matter.
Washington's not bad at trivia, but he is a terrible, terrible person, okay? I told him what I was gonna do a long time on the Schmoedown Rundown, which was destroy his faction in December, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Win or lose today, it's really a win-win for me. In fact, no matter what, as long as Tom Dagnino loses, it's a win all around. Sure, Jay Washington, he comes in here and he talks a big game. You know what? Power to him. He's a decent competitor. Ricky, please, please, for the sake of all of us, get it together today, just so the rest of us can take down Dagnino.
I'm not in this just to prove something to myself or prove something to you. I'm here to help. I'm a nice guy. That's why when I win, not if I win, when I win, I'm going to hand out a contender spot to someone you know and love.
I'm gonna be the dude that's walking out this Manager Bowl victorious, and it's going to be glorious. And it's only 2 things Tom Dagnino, Ricky Hayberg, Emma Fyffe, and the rest of the Schmoedown can do about it, and that's nothing, and deal with it, damn it.
You know what? Look at the belts around my waist, okay? This is the Star Wars belt. It's knapsacks, but it's mine too. Championship, double championship belts, tag team, 7 in a row. Looks like we're going to defend against these losers above the line. We'll see how it goes. And then guess what? Ultimately, we'll be coming for the championship that Harloff will not have anymore. Period.
Well, no Brienne in that interview, but you do have all the managers kind of going after one another, calling each other morons, and it's really about Emma Fyffe, who says she's going to debut her person and she's ready to go.
Yeah, you know, it's hard for us to kind of corral all the excitement here, and there's so many people in the crowd, there's so many people backstage. I don't know if Brienne is on set. I don't know who all is backstage, who's walking out with who, and most of all, I don't know why you haven't complimented me on my suit yet.
It's tremendous. That's Tetris.
Thank you very much.
You're the best Tetris player in the world. I don't have to.
I am the greatest Tetris player of all time.
I just thought that was your natural color because that's how good you are at Tetris. Okay. All right, ready to go? All right, guys, it's time. Are you ready?
Well, yeah, now I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. All right. It's the Manager Bowl. Tail of the tape here, Mark. You got Tom Dagnino. His strengths
Not good at anything.
No, his strengths are Arnie and Sly, sports movies.
And getting booed.
Ricky Hayberg, strengths are animated and I think something else. Then you have Jay Washington, comic book movies, yelling. And finally, Emma Fyffe is on the line, and she has Harry Potter movies, Lord of the Rings, and that's it. We're ready to go. Introducing first, representing the Lions Den, with a record of 0 wins, 2 defeats, he is Tricky Tom Dagnino. The champions, team champions out there, intimidating. Oh, there's Draco, there's Burnett, there's Ken Knapsack, and Grace. The whole den is here. There he is. There he is.
Very colorful intro
Give me the middle finger. Same to him.
Orange hat, yellow shirt, camouflage pants.
Look, here's the one thing you got to say about him, Mark. The one thing you say about Tom Dagnino is even though he's horrible, even though he took our good friend away from us, he's done everything he said he's done. They're still the champions. I mean, he's pretty incredible
as a manager. We know he has a lot of talent as well as being introduced with people with belts, but can he himself prove his trivia worthy of gaining something around his waist?
Yeah, and people, the crowd screaming at Ken Knapsack. Trader, a lot of yells here. And his opponent, representing critically acclaimed, making his Schmoedown singles debut, Ricky the Ratchet Hayberg.
What is this? Oh my goodness.
Critically acclaimed, carrying out their manager,
Wow,
of course.
look
Yeah. Last, at the collision, this is where they kind of formed, and now they are at the Spectacular. This is Ricky's second Spectacular competing. Last year, of course, playing Trek.
Ricky coming out, making his debut in a format like this. Now Ricky Hayberg coming out to a song that Jeremy John should know the artist and the actual track this time, much like Tony Stark in the first Iron Man.
Right. Oh, man, that's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut.
All right.
Love you, Jeremy.
Next question is, will Brienne be with Jay?
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. And their opponent, representing the Misfits, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat, he is the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington. There's Stacy. There's Stacy. Where is Brienne?
Defeated me
There's
earlier this
Stacy.
year. And she is taking her turn flipping off the crowd.
And there's Jay.
There is Jay. Wow.
There's Brienne coming out next. Jay Washington.
There's nobody coming else through the curve
no
right
one
now.
else, but there he is. He is living it up. Tom giving him the thumbs up. He's getting some applause.
Washington with his back to the crowd, still a more popular intro than what we've seen thus far.
Yeah, no, he's getting some applause there. He's getting some applause. Jay Washington. I mean, look, I guess as compared to the other two, you're the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, and as far as walkouts go, there might not have been a Brienne, but Stacey Howard very in control, very excited. She seems confident in what she brought to the manager.
Well, now the question is, with our next opponent, who they're going to be coming out with, and their opponent, representing an unknown faction, making her Schmoedown singles debut, accompanied by someone, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Mike, Emma Fyffe. Now, who's that?
That appears to be Jason
Who's that?
from Friday the 13th.
Who's that? Who's she with? Who's that? I can't tell.
The adoration of the crowd.
I can't tell who that is.
I
don't know who that is.
Is that actual Jason Voorhees?
No, they're going to reveal.
The poor kid that drowned. The Camp Crystal Lake.
Are we going to find out who that is?
What in the blue hell is that? Where did you dig that up?
Who's that weirdo?
That is my
You
competitor.
would just be the last person to call anybody weirdo.
Listen, I told you not to go.
Why are you here?
All right.
Listen, you can't have people that work in the Harry Potter store compete here.
Listen, she can have whoever she wants. She showed the contract to
Exactly.
Thad.
I have an agreement with Thad.
That okayed it.
Where did your agreement come from? The Goodwill?
All
Did
right.
you see?
All right, well, here we go,
Yeah,
guys.
who was that guy?
All right, well, we're gonna find out. Remember, the winner of this match, whoever wins, can give anyone in their faction or someone else a #1 contender spot at any title of their choosing. All right, so Mark, what are the rules of this match?
The field will hear 8 questions in round 1. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as we ask the question up here at the answer desk, please write down your best attempt at an answer. And for this crew, I emphasize the word attempt at a correct answer. Once we ask you to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize it in front of the communication device in front of your mouth. There is no penalty for missing a question, and there is no stealing in round 1.
Let me start by saying a couple of things
Christ.
here.
Here we go.
I refuse to use this marker.
Why?
Because it's junk.
Okay.
So I brought my own marker.
All right.
And it's sharp because I got cheated out of the Nost match or the Pizza Guy match.
You mean you lost?
Because I lost because the marker was like, it looked like it was chewed by somebody.
You can't spell.
All right, enough with you.
You can't spell or read.
I have a pink marker. It's my favorite
look,
color.
You know what? If you can spell this word right now, I'll give you the win. Imbecile. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. All right. Let's start. Let's start. So, Tom, I don't care, but are you ready?
I'm Jason Bourne ready.
Ricky, are you ready? No? Not ready?
No answer. I have no idea. Sorry.
All right, fine. Washington, are you ready?
It's about to be glorious.
Emma, are you ready?
Heck yeah, I got nothing to lose here.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Question number one in the realm of animated.
Of course it is.
Which character does Josh Gad voice in Disney's Frozen?
The crowd, I think, knows the answer to this question.
The crowd. Yep.
That's right. The competitors writing furiously.
Yeah.
You got to get into the groove here when you do. You got to get used to the
Somebody's
spotlights.
know how to spell it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Idiot.
The Prince?
That's incorrect. Ricky.
The snowman guy.
Not going to accept that. We need the name.
No.
No.
Nope, the one answer you're looking for is Olaf.
Olaf is correct.
That's what I said!
Olaf is correct.
That's what I said!
You said the snowman guy.
That's what I
It's
meant.
the same thing!
You want to challenge it?
No.
No.
All right.
My brain
All right, here we go.
Real quick.
Here we go.
Your next question comes from the world of comedies. They could be spoof movies like what we're witnessing right now. In which Anne Hathaway film will you hear the quote, "I said to myself, go ahead, take a chance. Hire the smart fat girl."
You think anyone's going to get that except Emma?
I don't know that these people have seen cinema.
That's why I'm saying Emma has.
Yeah, I don't know that they know how to go to a theater without adult
5,
supervision and pay for a ticket.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay. And Ricky. Ricky.
Legally Blonde.
Incorrect.
Not in that movie.
Jay.
Devil Wears Prada.
Correct. Emma.
That's a comedy?
Devil Wears Prada.
Tom.
She should have been wearing Gucci, but the Devil Wears Prada.
Wow, Tom Dagnino hits it. So Emma keeps her lead, but it is 2-1-1. Ricky.
Having never seen it, I thought that was a drama.
All right, here we go. Your next category, Ricky, is dramas.
There you go, Ricky.
Who plays Colonel Weber in 2016's Arrival?
You were really transfixed by that picture the whole
I
time.
love that.
Did you cry? Is that one of the ones you
I
cried
did
at?
not cry, but I certainly thought it was fantastic.
I wept at more movies in 2017 than I may have ever had before.
Fine, it was football games. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Jay.
Jeremy Renner.
Incorrect.
I just wrote down an actor I know who's in a bunch of dramas and is a cousin of friends of mine, Matthew Modine.
Wow.
Nope.
Wait, hang on. She's related to Matthew Modine?
No, some of my friends are, though.
That's still cool.
Matt Nost, not happy about that. All right, and Tom Dagnino.
I went with just a... I knew it wasn't a black guy, so I put J.K. Simmons.
You were incorrect on so many levels.
You know it wasn't a black guy.
Ricky.
What type of logic is that?
Ricky.
Well, I was going to say Samuel L. Jackson, because he's in everything.
Shut up, Ricky.
I'm going to need an expert to decipher this. What the answer is?
Also incorrect.
No, that's what the.
That's
what.
a comment or something.
No, that's the
For who?
language they use.
The alien language.
Yeah, I don't know. You answer that.
All right, so Tom was wrong on so many levels because the answer was Forrest Whitaker. All right,
It was a black dude. So tell us how you feel about that right now, huh?
Well, I went with the other guy who's in the white guy who's in every movie.
All right, here we go.
Your next
go with the black guy with the dead
category.
eye?
This
I'm coming out looking great so far, at least.
This is an absolute train wreck. All right, here we go.
Your next category is horror/thriller. In which Midwestern U.S. city is the 2016 horror thriller Don't Breathe set in?
I'll give you my kidney if Dagnino gets it.
What city?
What city in a part of the United States known as the Midwest? Is that technically a JT rule usage?
It was. That was.
Yeah.
Tom's gonna be charged a JTE rule for that.
What?
You asked to repeat the question.
Too many people were yelling in the background. I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't hear you say anything.
Didn't seem to affect the other competitors.
Heard it loud and clear.
All right, so Tom is charged one JTE rule. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we are going to go to Jay Washington. Oh, no, sorry,
Emma.
Emma.
I just picked like a nice Midwestern city. I think Superman's like from there, Kansas City.
Incorrect. Tom.
Austin.
Incorrect.
What?
Ricky.
Detroit?
Correct.
That's right.
And Jay also
I know
got it.
flight when I see it.
That's not Midwestern.
Jay also got it. Also got it.
I actually
So-
semi-agree with you on that.
That's
being
not
quite
Midwestern.
Are you challenging it?
Detroit is in the Midwest. You're talking
Yeah,
to somebody
no,
from
it's
Chicago.
not.
Try
You
again.
wanna
Let's
challenge?
go.
It is.
Try
All
again.
right,
Next
whatever.
question.
All right,
Yep,
here
Midwest.
we go. So
That's like
2,
fake towns.
2, 1, 1. Now Jay has taken, has tied it up with Emma.
Midwest is
Next
like
one.
Kansas City.
Action adventure. What is the full title of the 4th film in the Indiana Jones franchise?
We actually had someone take the Lord's name in vain. They thought that question was so easy.
5, 4,
This is a long title, by the way.
Yeah, really. Come on.
3, 2,
1.5.
1. All right, Tom,
The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
you got it. All right,
No.
Ricky.
No.
Indiana Jones in the Kingdom of the Crystal
No,
Skull.
no.
You said the full title.
title.
You said full title. You said full title.
said
Ladies
full
and gentlemen, your real enemy. You said full title. He is the villain.
No, we give it to him.
All right, here. You can challenge if you want.
India.
You can challenge if you.
Full challenge. I challenge.
You challenge.
Yes, I challenge.
Okay,
All right, we're
let me tell
awarding-
you something.
Stop for a second. Stop.
We
stop.
all got it, by
We
the
all
way.
got it.
Quiet for a second. You're being awarded. Everybody got it, but you're being awarded the point, and they're challenging that. You might not like it, crowd, but we are awarding the point to Tom Dagnino.
Boom.
Ricky loses the challenge. All right,
Let
here
me
we go.
just say
no,
something.
you got
All right.
the challenge. Shut your ass.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right.
I got to be honest with you. I've never seen 3 people more upset at having to write 11 extra letters
I know.
in my entire
This
life.
is the longest round one of all time. Right, here we go.
New releases. These are movies recently released in theaters that none of you saw. The question is, Christian Bell, Katherine Hahn, and what other actress star in Bad Moms and Bad Moms Christmas? We need the star. A little quiet in the studio here
Yeah, well,
after
it's
Mom and
intense.
Dad had to
No, it's intense. I
kind
know.
of raise our voices a little bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ricky. Didn't have it. Jay.
Mila Kunis.
That's correct. Emma.
Mila Kunis.
Correct. And Tom.
She almost ran me over in a parking lot one time. Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. All right, that works. All right, there you go. All
She
right,
said
so-
sorry.
All right,
She
so
had
we
no
got-
makeup on. I
Hey,
didn't
you
even
know
recognize
what? We wish better luck to Mila Kunis next time.
I know. Emma and Jay have 4. Ricky 2. Tom has 3. All right, next question. Fantasy sci-fi. Sam Worthington and Zoe Saldana forge an unlikely romance in what 2009 sci-fi blockbuster?
Oh, shut up.
Multiple people are now sick in the crowd.
Someone got sick. One of the reactors here just passed out and died.
I think it was the bad pulled pork that we had served.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
Avatar.
Correct. Emma.
Avatar.
Correct. Tom.
A horribly overrated movie and nobody wants to see the sequels. Avatar.
Correct. Ricky.
Terminator Salvation.
That's incorrect. So Tom gets 4. Emma's got 5. Jay has 5. Ricky somehow has 2. All right, here we go.
All
Next
right.
one.
We move on to, mercifully, the last category in round 1.
These ain't bad scores. What are you talking about?
And that comes from the world of 90s movies. These are movies that were released in the 1990s. Who plays Doc Holliday in Tombstone?
It's a great
Some fans of either the movie or the actor. Just maybe we wrote a good question. Thank you, Chris Skaliski.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma.
I just wrote someone who I think was in some westerny movies, Jeff Bridges.
Incorrect. Tom, to tie up Emma here.
He's not your Huckleberry.
Who is it?
That would be Frank Stallone was in that movie as well.
Let's go.
Val Kilmer.
Correct. Got it. Ricky.
Sam Elliott.
Correct. He didn't get it, so Tom ties it up.
Wow.
Tom, Emma, and Jay all with 5. And now we are done with round number 1. Thank the Lord, it's round 2. Mark, how does round 2 work?
Each competitor is going to get a spin at the wheel. Each category corresponds to 3 questions up here at the answer desk. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing. If you're not currently the spinner, write down your best guess at an answer on the whiteboard. If a steal happens to become a chance, then we will ask you for your answer that you wrote on the whiteboard. When you spin the wheel, if you don't like the category you spin, you are awarded 1 mulligan per spin.
All right, so we have a 3-way tie here between Tom, Jay, and Emma here. So first thing we're going to do is between Tom and Emma. Tom and Emma, heads or tails? Tom?
You always go with heads.
Heads. All right, it's tails. You're out of the running. Emma and Jay. Emma?
Heads.
Heads it is. So Emma, you are first. You can decide whether or not you want to go first, or you can defer to either Jay or Tom or
I'll go
Ricky.
first.
You're going to go first. Go for the
She
spin.
wants that Harry Potter
Go for
wedge.
it. All right.
Careful.
Big spin. There it is.
Okay. She has spun it. She's looking for Mr. Potter.
Landing on.
Where are we getting?
Comedy. Do you want to stay on comedy or spin again? One more spin. There it is.
You figure she gets either Harry Potter or she gets spinner's choice. She's
good.
probably going to go to Harry Potter.
Right.
What other
Well,
categories
we'll know by
lay
the
out
crowd
there?
here. We'll know by the crowd.
I think
Harry Potter.
we have a Potter
Harry Potter.
sighting.
Harry Potter it is. Harry Potter it is. That was big.
Wow.
That was big.
I know what that
I got
is.
it. I got it. All right, here we go.
I keep it.
All right, so Emma and I guess her new competitor right now looking good here as
Okay.
they
You
get
better get this right.
Harry
I
Potter.
know.
Now remember,
No pressure.
here we go. All right, 3 questions in the world
Okay.
of Harry
Hands down.
Potter. I think Emma's sitting pretty because I can't imagine anyone except maybe Jay Washington stealing these, but here we go.
Okay.
What's the animal represented by Harry Potter's Patronus spell?
A stag.
2 points.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, what is a stag? Is that a horse? Is that a bull? What is a stag?
It's a big old deer.
That's how I used to go to dances.
Did you ever
Stag.
see Bambi, man?
It's an adult male deer.
Yeah, Bambi's dad.
It's a deer.
Good dude. All right, here we go. Who directed Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix and every subsequent Harry Potter film?
My brain is blanking, so I'll take the multiple choice.
A. Alfonso Cuarón.
No.
B. Mike Newell. C. Christopher Columbus. D. David Yates.
David Yates.
For 1 point.
Yeah.
And your final question here to stay safe and no steals. Here you go. What is the last name of Harry's aunt and uncle that he lives with?
Oh, Dursley.
There you go. 2 points.
Wow.
Emma going up 5 points. Big, big round. So now, Tom and Jay. Here we go. Between Tom and Jay. Jay, I'm going to let you call heads or tails.
Heads.
Tails. All right, Tom, you can either go first or defer to Jay. To Jay. Now, Jay, you can defer to Ricky if you want. All right, here you go, Ricky.
Can
you're
I
up.
defer?
To no one.
No.
Here we go. You're up. Ricky's
Ricky
up.
Hayberg stepping up.
Now, this is a
to
good
get a spin.
strategy because I think they're going to be trying to steal
That's
from Ricky.
exactly what we're going to do.
Here you go. Big
Get
spin.
your
There it is. There's the
hands
big spin
ready.
in the game.
And Hayberg with
Harry
the
Potter.
spin, Ricky.
Harry Potter's off the board. Harry Potter is off the board. What is it?
Where will it land?
Comic book movies.
Yeah,
Ricky, how you feeling?
It's going to spin again.
He
There you go.
didn't even think about it.
Yeah, well, smart move with Jay Washington on the table. You got to
Right.
spin again.
You got to spin away from the categories
No.
that somebody might be able to
No,
steal
if you
from.
don't get it, Jay's going to get those. That was a smart move.
Big.
What is it?
Brad Pitt.
Brad
Brad
Pitt
Pitt.
movie.
Brad Pitt
Brad
movie.
Pitt it is. Mark
You
will
know,
be doing the
Brad
question.
Pitt and Ricky Hayberg have a striking resemblance, especially in the midsection area.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get some questions from his six-pack friend, Mr. Brad Pitt. Ricky,
Here we go. Here
your
we go.
first question.
We can steal, right?
In the
You
wild,
can steal, but you have to write it down as it's being asked. All right.
your first question in the wild, wonderful world of Brad Pitt. Your question is, who directed the film The Big Short?
Oh.
Can check the multiple choice. You don't need to swear.
Multiple choice. I know the answer. I just can't think of it in my head. Multiple choice.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Is it?
I know it. Don't worry.
Is it A, Peyton Reed, B, Oliver Stone, C, Adam McKay, or D, James Ponsoldt?
Adam McKay.
1 point for
There you go,
Hayberg.
Ricky. All right. That's good.
1 point for Hayberg. All right, your next question.
Thanks for the pity claps, everyone. Makes me feel better. Yeah.
Your next question, in what film did Brad play Austrian Heinrich Herrer?
5, 4.
Legends of the Fall.
Oh,
It's
incorrect.
incorrect, so now
For the steal, Tom.
for the
Inglourious
steal,
Bastards?
Incorrect, Jay.
No, I know it too.
Oh.
It's
we're
not coming to my
looking
brain.
for 7 years in Tibet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I should have said 7.
7
What's
years
a German doing in Tibet?
in Tibet.
Here we go. All right.
There's
So
a
no
German
steals.
guy in Tibet?
Okay.
No steals. Here we go.
Yeah, same thing.
Your last question in the world of Brad Pitt movies. Who played Brad's roommate in the film True Romance?
Great film.
Multiple choice.
Your options are, is it A, Jon Favreau, B, Christian Slater, C, Michael Rappaport, or D, Bronson Pinchot?
Michael Rappaport?
1 point
There you
for
go.
Ricky Hayberg,
All right,
and he
I
handled
totally knew
himself
that.
okay
It's
in his
okay.
round two.
There was no steals in there, lucky enough for Ricky, so he comes out. He's still got 4 points. He's going to have to climb back in that third round. But now it is between Tom and Jay deferred last time. So, Tom deferred last time. So, Tom, are you going to go first or second?
I'm gonna let this guy go.
You're going to let Jay go. All
Okay.
right, Jay, you're up.
Gonna let Jay go. Here comes Washington looking for comic book movies. That's on his radar right now. You got to wonder if True Romance would have been better with Bronson Pinchot.
He was in it.
He was in
He
it.
was in it.
Then it's a great movie. That's a
Bronson Pinchot was in
That's a
True
spin.
You
Romance.
already
strong
said that.
spin. Everybody
That was a
take
very
5
good
until the
spin,
wheel
Jay.
settles.
Jay wants to look.
I'm going to go across the street to Starbucks.
Where are you going? What are we at? What are we looking at?
Here it comes. I don't think he's going to get comic book movies this spin.
Spinner's choice.
Spinner's
Comic
choice.
book movies it is.
He's going to put it on comic book movies.
Comic book movies. I got it.
Christian, it seems like Jay Washington starting to win some favor with the crowd. It's
Yeah.
him versus Emma Fyffe for who they love the most.
It's pretty crazy. So Jay has won the crowd over here today. But all right, it's 3 questions now. Jay needs to have a nice little round to get close to Emma. Here we go. What is Cyclops' full real name?
Scott Summers.
Oh, there you go. 2
He
points.
didn't even
I
finish
need
the
it.
question,
Yep.
and 2 points for Jay Washington.
Jay, what 1982 aquatic creature was based on a comic book of the same name? Creature feature, excuse me.
Multiple choice.
A, screamers. B, slugs. C, slither. D,
Slither.
Was incorrect. I didn't get the last one out there, so I can.
Oh,
you
you
guys,
got
I can
D.
get. I can give you guys D.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just see dance. It's either A, screamers. B, slugs. C, slither. D, swamp thing.
Can I answer? Is that?
Well, you got to write it down. Write
It's
it.
already written.
It's written. Hold on, so I got to wait for the reveal. Tom, you reveal.
Swamp Thing.
1 point. Ricky.
Swamp Thing.
1
D,
point.
Swamp Thing.
1 point. All right, so Emma gets
Wow.
11. Ricky gets 5.
You
Tom
see how
gets 6.
excited I was to know something?
Yeah, Jay Washington. Jay
He said aquatic creature name, same thing.
Slithers with
Slithers.
Sharon Stone.
It's another
Washington
Here we
getting
go.
a little ahead of himself.
Yeah,
Got to
that
let
was-
the
yeah.
options play out.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Your last question, Jay. In the Avengers, Captain America tells Nick Fury that he doubts he would be surprised by anything, and Fury bets him that he is wrong. How much?
$10.
There you go. 2 points.
Well, he's right back
He's
in
right- he's up.
contention.
11-9. So now it's
Wow.
all up to Tom. Tom is up. Tom is going to be hoping that he lands on Arnie and Sly. He is looking for that Arnie and Sly.
fucked up.
If he hits it, he's looking good. He's going to go. You're going to
He's,
take it no matter what you get?
Going to play to the crowd a little bit here.
No.
Dagnino taking a rest as he spins.
90s?
He's taking 90s
taking
movies.
90s.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with 90s.
All right, here we
Gonna
go.
stick with the 90s?
All right, 90s. Here it
Okay,
is.
Tom, your question in 90s movies is, in which 1998 film does John Travolta play a Southern Democrat who runs for president and whose character is loosely based on Bill Clinton?
Everybody knows you hit on me once. The answer is Primary Colors.
2 points.
2 points for Dagnino. Your next question, in which film does Adam Sandler play a character with the name of Sonny?
You know, I think I know it.
5, 4.
Let's go multiple choice.
Okay. I'll give you multiple choice. You promise not to chew your gum directly into the microphone.
That's a great.
Come on.
Is it A, The Waterboy, B, Little Nicky, C, Big Daddy, or D, The Wedding Singer?
You know,
5,
I kind of.
4.
Let me get the choices again.
You can get the choices. You can get the choices. Go ahead.
Is it A, The Waterboy, B, Little Nicky, C, Big Daddy, D, The Wedding Singer?
5, 4.
I am going to go
3.
with Big Daddy.
That is correct for what point? Dagnino within striking distance of Emma right now.
Stupidest movie. And he could be the devil and then
Okay.
be like his name is Sonny.
Your question.
Last one.
To tie Emma Fyffe, if you get this right off the bat,
You're tied with Jay Washington right now. Here we go.
who plays the character of Brock Lovett in Titanic?
Damn, I thought you were going to say
Who
Brock
Rose
Landers.
tells her story to?
Oh. I had a good time with Francis Fisher at McCookie's wedding.
We could probably have a count.
5, 4, 3.
The answer
2,
is Bill
1.
Paxton.
2 points for tied at top.
Wow. He ties it up there. All right, so at the end of round number 2, it is Tom 11, Emma 11, Jay 9, and Ricky 5. As we get into round number 3, Mark, how does round 3 work?
Each competitor at the desk is going to give us 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20. Whoever's in the lead gets their first pick at the numbers they prefer, and then we move down the line from there. Each number corresponds to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points, your next worth 3 points, and your last one worth 5 points. There is no stealing in round 3. There's no penalty for missing a question. We have Emma, who knows a lot about comic book and geeky kind of movies at the top. We have Tom, who swung by Blick Art Materials on his way to the studio today. Which one is going to be giving us numbers first, Christian?
Emma, you please, heads or tails?
Heads.
Again.
Heads. She got it. So, Emma, you pick your number 3.
Okay, I will take 3, 12, and 16.
All right. Tom, you were up.
16's my number.
Well, not anymore. What do you got?
Let's go. What is it to? 20 what?
Just 20. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's go 17.
17.
For Keith Hernandez, obviously.
Let's go.
18 for Daryl Strawberry.
Yep.
And let's go. I'm not going to go 1 because that's usually animated. Let's go, like, I don't know, some weird number, like 7.
All right. That's Jay Washington. Jay.
Yeah, that's the weirdest number of them all.
G is the 7th letter mate.
Jay Washington. What do you got?
14, 4, and 8.
14.
Wow.
4, 8, and then Ricky.
1, 2,
Yep.
and 5?
1, 2, and 5. All right. So here we go. So Ricky Hayberg will have to answer. He will have to answer. He will have to go past, or at least tie 11, in order to stay in the game. And he's going to go first. Ricky, you chose category number 1. You chose category number 1 here. That is the category of comic book movies. Comic book movies here. Ricky, your 2-pointer. Which Batman film was Drew Barrymore in?
No steals, right?
No steals.
Batman Returns.
Looking at Batman Forever. Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
All right, so Ricky needs to hit. He needs to hit this, or he's going to be eliminated if he does not hit this. Ricky, you have category number 2. That's 2000s. 2000s.
Ah, the years I was born.
Yeah. Who played the hitman Vincent opposite Jamie Foxx in the 2004 thriller Collateral?
Oh. I mean, I have seen this, but do I get points for that?
That you've seen it? No, because I can't prove it.
Oh.
5.
Well,
I have no idea. So
3.
No.
Anyone? 2. A name. 1. Nothing.
No.
The answer was Tom Cruise. And with that, Ricky Hayberg has been eliminated.
He's done.
Ricky's out. All right, Ricky is out. Now we jump to Jay Washington, Mark, with 14.
Jay Washington, you are now under the hot seat.
Yeah, and he just needs this 2 to
I
bounce it back
impressed
to Tom.
myself today. 5 points.
That's right.
5 points.
Can somebody grab me
I
some
think
more
that's
grapes?
a record for you, Ricky.
Yeah, Bibiani.
Yeah, you should be proud.
It's Bibiani and Whitney just stomped off
This
the
might be
stage.
the highest score I've ever gotten.
All right, here we go.
Can we send somebody to get me some more grapes?
All right, here we go.
Jay Washington, you selected for your 2-point category number 14. Right here, I'm looking at it. That corresponds to the category of movie characters.
Ooh.
As of 2017, how many actors have played the role of James Bond?
Give you 25 seconds for this. We'll give you 25 seconds.
Anytime you have to count or list off multiple decades, we like to give the competitors a little bit more time to flesh it out, have some more synapses.
And will James Bond be another thorn in the Misfits side here?
Think about it, Jay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
6.
Give him 2
Correct.
points, ladies and gentlemen.
Good. All right, so now we bounce back.
Well done.
Tom,
Well done.
Tom Dagnino now will go up. He'll be on the board here with his 2-pointer. Here we go, Tom. Here we go, Tom.
Well,
Hang on.
I want to challenge it.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to challenge it?
Yeah.
All right, you're challenging. All right, here we are being challenged on that answer.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's what the ruling is.
We have a ruling.
Now, because unofficially, there are 7 James Bonds. But
Maybe
because
8.
it is a confusing question as far as canon goes, we're just going to scrap the question entirely and give Jay a new question.
That's fair. That's
that's
fair.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right.
All right.
That's fair.
Yeah, because if you play James Bond in Toy Story, that doesn't count as
That's
a
right.
James Bond.
Right. Here we go.
Okay. Jay Washington, once again, movie characters.
Mm-hmm.
Here is your question for 2 points. Famed author Robert Ludlum created what popular modern action hero?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Famed author Robert Ludlum created what popular modern action hero?
5, 4.
Rambo.
Looking for Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne.
Bourne ready.
Now we get a 3-pointer for Jay.
That's right.
3-pointer for Jay.
Jay Washington. Category you might be somewhat familiar with, comedy. For 3 points. Carrie Elways, or Yules, played the boyfriend of Jim Carrey's ex-wife in
Liar,
which
liar.
film?
There you go.
Whoa.
3 points.
3
So
points.
Jay takes the lead. So now we jump back to Tom Dagnino. Tom, 90s movies.
Yes.
My Cousin Vinny, who played Bill Gambini, Vinny's cousin, who has been accused of murder.
Oh, wow. Was it Totoro?
What's your answer?
Well, I mean, when he was...
Sounded like an answer.
You just said, what's the answer?
Sounded like an answer.
John Totoro.
Incorrect. Ralph Macchio is
Macchio.
the answer. Ralph Macchio. All right, Tom, now you're 3
In future competitors, please do not ask the people with the answers if that is the correct answer.
They had the same hair.
All right,
They
here
had
we
the
go.
same hair.
Here we go. Tom, your 3-pointer here. Your 3-pointer. All right. Who plays volcanologist, however that goes, Dr. Harry Dalton in Dante's Peak?
Oh, man. Dante's Peak.
Yep.
What year was that?
Don't know.
Come on, I know what year.
Are you serious? It's not part of it. Dante's Peak.
So just Dante's Peak?
Yes.
Like who plays the volcanologist?
Yes.
Let's
5,
go with
4,
Dante's Peak.
3.
I don't know, Antonio Banderas?
Looking
Tommy
for
Lee
Pierce,
Jones.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
So now Tom Dagnino is going to have the number 7.
To Jay's credit, Tommy Lee Jones is a closer to the
right.
correct
Why
answer
can I?
than
Why
Antonio
can I?
Banderas.
Man, why can't I get the Tom Cruise
Steven
question?
Spielberg is your final, your 5-pointer here. 5 pointers. Tom, who plays the highly robotic boy David in AI Artificial Intelligence?
I know.
For your 5 points.
You know, I had him for a movie that I was doing. His name is Haley
Joel Osment.
There you go. 5 points for Tom.
Wow,
Tom
that's
takes
a big
the lead.
5.
That's a big 5. So now we get. So Tom is done. He's off the board.
Emma, your 2-point question, and the category is drama. Your question is, who directed Emma Thompson and Kate Winslet in Sense and Sensibility?
Ang Lee.
There you go. 2
Wow.
points. There you go.
That's a challenging 2-pointer, but Emma Fyffe nailed it.
Now we go to Jay Washington.
Good work, Emma.
All right, Jay, so in order to keep yourself in this competition, Jay, you need to hit your 5, and if you do it, you will knock out Tom Dagnino.
Fuck.
If you do it.
Jay Washington, for your 5-point question, and to take the lead, and I believe knock Tom
Tom will
Dagnino
be
out of
out.
the game.
It'll be between Jay
That'd
and
be
Emma.
terrible for everything.
A little bit riding on this, you selected number 8, the number of Steve Young. It also corresponds to Matthew McConaughey movies. Matthew McConaughey films.
All right.
Your 5-point question is, Matthew McConaughey and a fellow Matthew Fox play football coaches together in what flick?
Dazed and Confused?
And with
Correct.
that, Jay Washington has been eliminated.
We are Marshall.
We are
Looking for
Marshall.
We are Marshall.
So Tom actually wins this battle. Jay almost had him out, but now it's between Tom Dagnino and Emma. Emma needs to hit just the 5. She can hit her 3.
And tie it. She can hit her 3 and tie it.
If she hits her 3, she will tie it. If she hits the 5, it's over. So here we go.
Emma Fyffe, your category for 3 points
Okay.
is from the world of fantasy science fiction.
Okay.
And your question is, who plays Agent Seymour Simmons in the Transformers franchise?
Oh, Agent Seymour Simmons. Josh Duhamel?
Incorrect.
No.
Looking for John Turturro,
John
Finstock's
Turturro.
favorite answer.
All right, so now it comes down. It comes down to this. Emma Fyffe needs to hit. She needs to hit this 5-pointer. If she does,
Guarantee
she
it was
wins the manager bowl.
Guarantee it was terrifying.
If she misses it, Tom Dagnino wins it.
Emma Fyffe for 5 points.
Okay.
And the win of the first inaugural Manager Bowl. You selected number 16. That corresponds to the category titled Charlize Theron movies.
Okay.
And your question is, which animal was voiced by Charlize in Kubo and the Two Strings?
Oh, a baboon. It's like she's a baboon with it's kind of what it is. It's a
And
Japanese sort of monkey.
Your winner, winning the first Manager Bowl, the Golden Mike! Where's her competitor?
Look at the pure joy on Emma's face.
Where's Emma's competitor? We need Emma's competitor. Where is her competitor? We don't know where her competitor is.
You know what? We gotta assume she does have a competitor,
Where
or else this whole win is illegal. So
Do we know where your competitor is?
she's too busy high-fiving
Where
in
is your
frivolity.
competitor?
We need Emma's competitor at
My
some
competitor?
point
Yeah,
to
we need
validate
him.
the win.
Do we know where your competitor is?
Yeah.
Can we just bring him out again?
Yeah,
Wait a
sure.
minute. What was the official answer here?
It was monkey. She
Yeah.
said
She
said
baboon.
baboon.
Slash
baboon is
monkey.
baboon.
She
Wait,
said.
in what?
She said.
In the orangutan colony, that's
said-
not the
Wow.
thing.
She said baboon slash monkey. Is what
Yeah,
she
I
said.
did.
The first thing was baboon.
I said it was a monkey.
You want to challenge that?
You're a buffoon.
Wow.
All right, here we go. So Emma Fyffe is your winner, and can we?
Yes, yes.
Come on out, Emma Fyffe's first competitor. What? What? Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Mark Andreko's part of the Lions.
Mark Andreko
Mark Andreko.
wearing the tattered hobo
Mark
clothes.
Andreko's part of the Lions Den.
I don't know how this can happen,
Wait,
Christian.
what is happening?
I'm confused.
What?
So much
nice
happening.
To see Mark Andreko here. Yeah, Tom.
Wow, you got somebody who looked like Mark Andreko. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's Mark Andreko.
This is Mark Andreko.
That's really you.
This is
Famed
Mark
movie
Andreko.
trivia enthusiast
Well,
and author Mark Andreko.
Well, you guys can figure that behind the scenes.
I didn't see anybody smoking crack in the limo. Was that you?
Well, it looks all right. It looks like so Mark Andreko's part
I
of
think
Emma
Mark
Fyffe.
Andreko was the only one who wasn't smoking crack, actually.
Christian, there's going to be some blood boiling at the
Well, look,
post-game interviews here.
I don't envy Mark Riley at all. Who's got to do all these interviews, and we're going to hear
You're going to be hearing
him
from
in a
me
second.
about the monkey thing.
You talk to
Okay,
Thad.
because that's a baboon. That's a different thing.
That's the beauty of it. I don't have to deal with it. I'm not the commissioner anymore. All right. So because we're not going to come back. Look, for what we'll say before we throw to Mark Riley. My God, what a match!
You know, Christian, it was a slugfest at times. It felt like a defensive grug match, but ultimately you had Emma Fyffe and Tom Dagnino and Jay Washington too. Ricky Hayberg getting his highest score in singles ever. He's only competed once, but still his highest score ever. What a match we had today. That's a great way to kick off this year's spectacular.
It's big. Jay is seething. Ricky's very happy because that's the most Ricky's ever scored. And
He's going to go drink.
Yeah, so we're gonna hear. Look, we're going to hear a lot from these guys for sure in the post interview. But as we wrap this up, now what this means, there's so much that this means. Now Emma Fyffe is a bona fide manager.
Yep.
She now represents Mark Andreyko, apparently. We'll hear more about that. Now, she can choose. Will Mark Andreyko get a #1 contender at a title shot? Will she get somebody new inside the faction? What's that mean for Blofeld's cat? I don't understand.
My head is still reeling from this switch
We'll
up.
find all that out. So we're going to go to the interviews, and then right after that, we'll have the promos, and we're going to get into the Innergeekdom Championship. Jason Inman going up against Hector Navarro when we get back.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? It's the Spectacular, and I'm here with the winner, Emma Fyffe. But first, we're going to get to the match in question, but I need to ask first, how did this happen? Mark Andreyko, this is a good look for you, buddy.
Well, thank you very much. All I got to say is I'm here for my lady, my champion, Emma, who won decisively. I know there's a lot of questions to be asked, but I don't want to, this is her moment to shine. We'll talk about this all later. I just want to now give it to the deserved champion, Miss Fyffe.
Exactly. Mark Riley, all will be revealed by the end of today. Let's just say that there is a plan in place, and the Lions Den are going down. This is a great way to start off the day, and I can't wait for you guys to all find out the plans that I have in store.
Plans indeed. You shocked the crowd, but we will get to that. Emma, how does it feel to win the inaugural Managers Schmoedown? This is an incredible win for you. How do you feel right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta be honest with you. I'm really glad it came down to that last question between me and Dagnino.
Yeah, did you hope in your heart of hearts
Sure.
that it would come down to Dagnino? You guys have had a little bit of a contentious relationship.
We certainly have.
Is an understatement. Do you feel like you have gotten your revenge?
I feel like this is a step in the direction of my ultimate revenge, which, as I say, is definitely in the works, because enough is enough. Honestly, I was just excited to get out there to debut my first team member, who obviously is the incredibly talented Mark Andreyko, whose time has just not yet come in this league because he's been aligning himself with the side of evil. But now that he is on the side of good, everything is going to change. As I say, I had nothing to lose going into this match. I didn't really care about winning, but man, it feels really good to win.
I know what it's like to win a big match. How did it feel to get the question at the end, that 5-pointer? You seem to have known it right away, the animation, especially Kubo in the 2 strings, in your wheelhouse, right?
Oh, totally. I loved Kubo and the 2 strings. It was one of my favorite films of last year. And, they said Charlize Theron, and I'm pretty familiar with most of her work, so I wasn't too nervous going into it. But as soon as I heard Kubo, I was like, I'm gonna know this. I'm gonna know this. And it just turns out that I did, so.
Yep, well, it was a good question.
It was a good question.
You nailed the answer. How
Thank
did
you.
it feel having the, look at this
there
guy.
There he is.
Give me the mic, you has-been.
Look,
you know what? Here's what I'm saying here. You know what? Congratulations, you did win.
Thank you.
And when are you talking to Andreyko here? What the fuck is going on?
Andreyko?
Yeah, my buddy.
Yeah,
He's
no, I'm
a
sorry,
Lions Den member.
my buddy.
Yeah, but
He's
what are you guys doing?
no
Going to
longer
Harry
in
Potter
the
stuff for
Lions
yourself?
Den.
This is ridiculous.
Tom.
You know what? Nobody leaves the Lions in if I don't say so.
Listen, you said you have a plan. I also have a plan.
Go on,
Thank you.
I'll talk to you later, Tom. It's okay. He does that. That's
Heave,
okay. Can you lock him in a closet somewhere?
I sure plan on it.
Listen, how does it feel? The whole crowd was pulling for you.
Yeah.
You pulled it off. You made it happen. It must be a great, great feeling to have the entire Schmoedown audience on your side.
It's super true. And, now, I'm going to be riding high for the rest of the event. I mean, pressure's off. I won my big match, and now I just get to go and do some interviews, and I might be a little more involved. involved towards the end of the event here today.
Yeah, well, that begs the question, Emma Fyffe, are you going to continue to compete?
Man, you know, I actually feel like I did fairly well, and so I'm feeling like maybe I could.
I just gotta say, you did great, but I got 5 points right. I just want to say congratulations. Thank you so much for beating Dagnino. That's the only thing that I cared about. So just congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Ricky. And you did great today, Ricky.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. That was
did
a good
great.
5 points.
It was.
You earned those 5 points.
It was.
Emma Fyffe, winner of the manager role. Congratulations, Emma.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with a very distraught Jay Washington. Jay, what happened there? Where's Brienne? We have a lot of questions for you, but first, let's get to the match. How do you feel right now? You don't look good. What happened back there, man?
What do you think happened?
Well, looks like...
I really don't care. I blinked and let Swamp Thing go over my head, and I've watched Swamp Thing repeatedly. Then I get a James Bond question taken away from me because a group of nerds in the crowd and the audience who aren't competing want to complain about an unofficial James Bond. Then I have to blank out and watch Emma Fyffe get her favorite fucking category, Harry Potter. How do you think I feel right now? How do you think? I am utterly, ultimately pissed. I had to watch Dagnino go further than me. How do you think I feel? How angry do you think I am inside right now? Next question.
Next question, where's Brienne?
I don't know, and that is eating me up even fucking more. She ain't been seen around here since she left after her match with Kalinowski. I don't know where she is. She wasn't in the back to help me and Stacy. She wasn't in to come out with me. She isn't even here right now. Things are not going the way I anticipated, and it is really getting my blood boiling. I don't like being this dude right now. I don't want to be. But the Schmoedown has just pissed me off royally. I don't have a Brienne here. I don't have a win in the Manager's Bowl. I'm sitting here holding my fucking tail between my legs.
All right, I'll change the questioning up. What are your thoughts on Draco leaving the Lion's Den and joining Emma Fyffe?
And Draco can do whatever the hell and Draco want to do. He want to join Emma. He got to learn Harry Potter. He's not going to learn any geek knowledge. I mean, okay, she gets a phenomenal player. So what? How far does that go? Now we got to deal with him and Burnett arguing over that ugly-ass coat in the Lion's Den. I don't want to even be bothered with it. Next question so I can get up out of here. I got better things to do.
All right. So next question. So moving forward, what do you want to happen now that you can't find Brienne, but you still have Stacey Howard? Do you have any big plans? Are you going to try to get more people into your faction? What do you do from here?
You want to know what I do from here?
Well, that's what he does from here. Jay Washington out. Mark Yodi Riley for the Spectacular. Back to you, Christian and Mark.
So you think you made the right choice?
Oh, absolutely, without question, without question.
Listen, I knew you had my back no matter what, but it feels real good to beat that idiot.
Yeah, I can imagine. He's a loudmouth, and
He is.
a lot of talk, no action.
Oh, and speaking of...
What are you, crazy, Draco?
Crazy smart.
What happened? Are you drunk or something?
No, I'm stone cold sober. I just realized after what had happened with Emma in my interview with her, where I felt myself getting really heely, and then the stuff that happened with Rachel and that imbalanced match, that winning isn't everything. It's about being a good person and being able to live with myself, and I had to make a choice.
So what are you saying? You don't want championship belts?
If it comes at that cost, if it comes at the cost of my morals and my soul and being a jerk.
What about your buddy over here?
Listen, man, Blofeld's Cat's a solid team. We're 2-1 now. I mean, I understand sometimes victory is not as sweet as we want it to be, but it's still a victory.
That's not me. I'm not a win at all costs guy. I would rather be a good person and take a loss than be a bad person and win.
Okay, so you don't want to win.
Oh, I'm going to win. I'm going to destroy you guys. But
That's
given the
impossible.
choice, I'm going to win with good people as opposed to a bunch of guys who would rather.
What?
I'm giving you one last opportunity.
It's declined.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Shall we?
I wish you guys well, but it's time for me to move on. I think it's good for everybody.
Have fun at the Coffee Bean.
Oh, we will.
Mm-hmm.
Don't screw up my order.
Get the non-fat lattes or whatever you guys buy. You know.
Chump. Man, I can't believe that guy. I mean, we had a great team going. Listen, I just want to say, you guys, I'm happy to be here. That guy, I mean, enough of Draco. What is he? Suddenly, he really became a cat? He really became a pussy? Is that what it is?
Let me tell you something.
Is that what it is?
Let me tell you
something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm here for you guys.
I get it.
Yes, you get it.
Do you understand the word necessity.
Yes, and you guys are a necessity to my well-being now. Let me just tell you that.
He's a necessity.
Absolutely.
He's definitely a necessity.
JTE, Little Evil, and this
he's
guy,
a
the
necessity.
Star Wars King.
You know who isn't a necessity?
And he's an in-Snyder?
You.
What do you mean?
I'm going to have to... You know what? Here, take a look that way.
What are you saying?
There's
Wait, what are you saying?
Listen.
Are you kidding me? I was the Innergeekdom champion, the first Innergeekdom champion. What are you saying?
You've been dropped by like 5 factions already.
What are you talking about,
Okay?
dude?
I need you to take a seat real quick. Okay? Because what you're going to hear is what we want to hear. So please take a seat.
All right.
Okay?
Whatever you want.
Okay?
Okay.
That's all we're saying.
That's fine.
See, there's a door over there. We're going to walk out of it. You can stay here.
Think about what you mean to us, which is nothing. Champions exit. Let's do it.
This is not acceptable. This is not what I am about. I am a former champion. I am a film director. I am a documentarian. I am the world's greatest Star Trek expert. No one treats me like this. No one. I will come back. I will come back. You people will be destroyed.
Oh. Hey, Hector.
Oh, hey, what's up, Inman?
How's it
How's
going?
Man? Good to see you,
name's
dude.
Jason.
Good-
Jason. I'm not in the military anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Come on.
true. Jason.
Come on.
Jason.
Come on.
Hector. Jason. Yeah.
It's nice that you're holding my belt for me.
Oh, well, it's technically
Yeah.
mine until we'll see what happens.
I mean,
so.
till about an hour from now.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
And then it'll
like-
probably still be mine, but who knows? It might be yours.
I don't know. I hope you've been studying on Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, my friend.
Maybe a little bit, or should I say, flipendo? So, it's a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they flip it.
I knew it was.
Lucius Malfoy, right?
Interesting. Staying very surfacey.
Gandalf the White. Oh, you thought I was gonna say gray, but then I said Gandalf the White, which is a deep
What's the
cut.
name of his horse?
Oh my gosh, Tooth Gnasher. I'm sorry, no, Tooth Grinder. That's Tooth Grinder. Wait, no, my bad. Those are Thor's goats.
I'm gonna enjoy having that later.
No, it's
You keep
Shadow
studying.
Facts.
Keep
It's
studying.
Shadow
Keep
Facts.
studying. Keep studying.
Okay, I'll keep studying, Jason. Good luck, bud.
Wow, so I mean, look at all that went down. I mean, look, first of all, you don't ever really see Tom Dagnino get upset, but the fact that he confronts Andrejko behind the scenes there, and Andrejko standing by Fyffe, who wins, and just says he doesn't want to be part of this faction anymore. He didn't like himself the way that he was while he was with the Den, and he leaves. But how about then Dagnino turns on Burnett and kicks Burnett out of the Den? I mean, the fact that Burnett is now out of the Den, and Draco's gone. So now all you have in the Lions Den, they're kind of in disarray right now. You have Ken, Grace, Dagnino, and the Patriots, because Andrejko's gone and Burnett's gone. It's so far not a great start for the faction that's going to take over the Spectacular.
2 reasons to not do drugs, kids. 1, so you can be sober and keep track of all the changes happening. Number 2, so you don't end up like Tom Dagnino.
Well, I mean, that was the way we started it off. Right away there. Now, guys, we have coming up for you the Innergeekdom Championship.
Woo, boy. This is going to be a hot one.
This is going to be a great match. You've got 5 rounds here, Mark, and you have, first of all, you got to start with the challenger in Jason Inman. Now, Jason Inman, last year at the Spectacular, when I told him I was doing this match, he said, you got to put me in that Fatal 5. You got to put me in it. I'm so good at this.
Got down on one knee, had a ring, everything.
He did, and I said, well, you're already in it. You're already in the Spectacular. You guys are going to be playing ETC and the team division. He's like, but I want to be in the Innergeekdom, and it just wasn't meant to be last year, and he just kept prodding and saying I needed to be in. He lost his first Fatal 5 there where Rachel Cushing and Jeremy Johns were in the finals, but then he came back. He beat Emma Fyffe, who we just saw won, and then he beat out Rachel Cushing in that Fatal 4-way to take this shot at Navarro. He's earned his spot. He wants to be here, but Navarro is not a pushover. Navarro has proven. Look, he dominated in last year's Spectacular. He beat Jeremy Johns. He beat Burnett. He's really a dominant champion.
That's right. I mean, if you're Jason Inman, you woke up this morning and you said, Captain's log, this could be the best day of my entire life. But if you're Hector Navarro, you were too busy looking in the mirror at how good that belt is going to stay around your waist.
Well, we're going to find out here because we will hear from both our competitors right now.
We decided to create a new championship here. It is the Innergeekdom Championship.
Robert Meyer Burnett has eliminated John Campea. That's your finals.
Wow.
That's your finals.
Wow.
Rogue. That's incorrect, Hector.
Be Raven Mystique.
That is correct.
That is.
Josh Brolin.
That is correct.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Nieb Nub.
Niem Nub is correct. The Wrath of Khan.
Admiral. Tie game. Look at that. And your winner and the new Innergeekdom Champion of the World,
Robert Meyer Burnett. Robert Meyer Burnett has been flapping his old ass gums for weeks now, talking about how much smarter he is than me, how much better he is than me. The belt's already mine. I'm not trying to come off as super cocky or confident, but it's mine. I'm already wearing it. I've already sized it up. I've already resized it. I've already picked out outfits to match with it because it's already mine. It's not even a question.
I tell you, when you have age, you have experience, and when you have the incredible wealth of knowledge that I possess, there is no one anywhere that can take me down.
Here we go. Let's begin round. Jason Inman is here.
Okay.
Jason Inman is here. Wait.
This is not planned.
No.
I was not aware of this.
This is Jason Inman going up for the team titles here next on Tuesday.
Excuse me, Hector. I'm going to borrow your micro second.
Okay.
So I was not allowed to compete in the Innergeekdom Championship. And I got to say that all your questions were bush league.
Oh, this is... That's
So I'm going to put this out here right now.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to go to the champ.
What do you got?
Let's make this a three-way challenge.
Triple threat match?
For the belt.
Triple threat match right now for the belt.
I defer to
well,
you,
yeah,
the champ.
I can't just say yes on that.
I don't know if
because
we can even say that.
That's up to the champion. So if you would like to defend the title, Robert, on the triple threat match right now.
Well, you know, Jason, I like you. I think you're a good guy. There's a reason you worked in the Innergeekdom Championship. And there's a reason you're not going to be here today. So sit your ass down until you win some more matches until you are worthy.
Oh, tell him to
That's
get
what
lost.
I'm talking about.
True king-like speech.
And your winner and the new Innergeekdom Champion of the World, Hector Navarro.
It makes me look tiny and it's awesome.
Whoa! Jason Inman just won't let it go.
I won't. Because, Hector Navarro, you are the luckiest man in the Schmoedown. You want to know why?
Why?
Because if Robert had let me compete, I would have stole that belt from you.
No way,
Lee
Jose.
Merriweather, Halle Berry, you work for DC. Come on, man.
That's true. Do they count as
Enjoy that
television?
belt because you're not going to have it for very long.
Super Freak?
And your winner!
I don't know!
It's a music question! Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Champion of the world, Hector the Nightmare Navarro!
I have been waiting for this shot for over a year. I was in last year's Spectacular, and I'm damn sure going to be in this year's Spectacular. My home team, the Kansas City Royals.
And your winner! Playing here for the championship, Jason Justice Inman!
I think the fates of the Schmoedown are smiling at me because they know where that belt is coming to live.
I mean, this has been a very long time coming. You've been gunning for Hector Navarro for a long time.
Yes.
And you keep coming in here, and you never give up. You're extremely persistent, and it's paid off.
It has. And remember last year, I told him in that almost three-way match, I told him that he was going to face me one way or another. And guess what? It is now
This is it.
happening.
This is the other.
Hector, you better dream about that belt because you're not going to have it after much longer. I went and challenged Robert Meyer Burnett and Hector Navarro. Well, I am finally here because I am going to prove that the best geek out there needs to win the Innergeekdom.
he might take it, but I'll probably hold on to it because I do know my stuff, and I've heard that the more that these categories whittle down to these deep-cut questions, that a category like MCU has gotten real tough, and I feel like that's a specialty of mine. I'm here, I'm showing up, I'm defending my Innergeekdom title. You know, I just show up for the big events. That's kind of my job. I show up to defend it, and I'm feeling probably the same amount of confidence that I've always felt, you know. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know.
Well, I'm here, super friends, straight in the spectacular, gunning for the championship of the Innergeekdom title. That's right. Destiny has brought me to this hallowed hall.
I'm going to be real about Jason Inman. I wish that I wasn't competing against him because he's a formidable opponent. He is very formidable. He knows his stuff. I feel like his expertise is probably Star Trek, but that's like also a lot of TV shows, and I know this is only the movie competition, and I'm more of a Kirk Spock guy. I feel like he's definitely a Picard guy.
If you look at Hector, sometimes he hits DC. He gets the questions wrong, which is a little weird since he works for DC. And I'm not a big fan, since I'm a co-patriot of his at DC All Access, that he keeps picking Marvel movies on the wheel. We need an Innergeekdom champion that is true, straight, honest, and the champion that we all deserve.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. You know, we're buds, and he might take it, but I'll probably hold on to it because I do know my stuff, and I've heard that the more that these categories whittle down to these deep-cut questions, that a category like MCU has gotten real tough, and I feel like that's a specialty of mine. So, you know.
Hector, Booby, I love you. You're a nice guy. You got an okay beard, but you're gonna cry today. I'm gonna make you cry today. But I'll give you a hug after I take it away. Don't worry. I'm not gonna give you a jab like you'll give to me, or some like funky little dance to a Guardians of the Galaxy music. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'll give you a hug and a hearty handshake because you deserve respect. But the belt's coming with me.
Jason Inman, good luck, bud. But I think that this is like Allstate. It's in good hands. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, pal.
Look, you see both the video package and the announcements that these guys are ready to go. Navarro says he's a big game fighter. He's been in the first Spectacular. He was in the free-for-all. He was in Collider Collision, and now he's back for the Spectacular. He is a big game fighter, and he has been here before. He's ready for the crowd. Inman, this is the biggest crowd Inman's ever fought for sure. This is the first, I believe, that was the second title. He went for the team titles, just came up short against the Patriots. So he's been in the title picture before, but man, they're ready to go.
You look at how the term geek has traveled through the landscape. When I was a boy, geek wasn't a term of endearment.
It meant Ken Napzok.
That's right. It meant Ken Napzok broadcasting by himself in his basement. And now, in 2017, we got a bunch of nerds fighting for about to call themselves the best geek.
Well, we're going to find out right now because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 5 rounds in the Innergeekdom division. Introducing first, the challenger, representing Team Trek, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat. He is Jason Justice Inman!
Ashley Robinson.
Who was in the Spectacular last year.
His wife
there we go. There's Inman, the challenger. People standing up, cheering. He's in the captain's in his party.
Wow.
He took the advice from some of the Schmoedown blogs that wanted him to do that.
That's right. Taking control of the ship, as it were.
He absolutely did. And there you go, Jason Inman.
Jason Inman dressed as a popular character from Orville.
That's correct.
All right. And his opponent, representing Geek and Sundry, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat. He is the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Innergeekdom Champion of the World, Hector the Nightmare Navarro!
Navarro, coming out.
He does it
playing to
every
the
time.
crowd.
He puts the belt there. He never walks out with the belt.
Just
what does he do?
Little.
No, he's not flipping.
He almost did a flip.
We thought he was going to flip.
He almost. I wonder if he can pull that off.
wanted to see a backflip.
No, we thought he was going to do it. But we
This
got-
could be like Teen Wolf. Pull the van around.
Now, I have something I got to say here because now as...
You going to get emotional?
No, I'm going to get emotional, but what I think is fair. Now, because I'm going to be competing a little later.
Yeah, you got that little butte.
I like to take one break for now, but I need somebody that's going to be able to help you out on the desk.
This is a switch up new to me.
I'd like to bring someone out to call the match that I think knows this a little better than I do. So I'd like to introduce, taking my spot for this match, ladies and gentlemen, you know her as Rachel the Crusher.
All right. Rachel Cushing. Thank God. Oh, my goodness. Rachel Cushing is here. You know, Rachel, I know you're no stranger to the Innergeekdom events, but Christian likes to do switch-ups from time to time. I am so happy he did not say the name Robert Meyer Burnett. And instead, he brings you to the table. Now, again, you know your Innergeekdom. You look at Jason Justice Inman. You look at Hector the Nightmare Navarro. Who do you got in this matchup?
Well, the competitor in me is certainly going for Inman because he played a hell of a match in our Fatal 4-Way. And, you know, if I had to lose to anybody, I'm happy to lose to the Justice of the league. So, yeah, sorry, Hector. I'm going with Jason.
All right, and you feel free to compliment my suit at any time during the match. We're going to get going here. Is everybody ready for the Innergeekdom Championship? In round one, competitors, you will hear a series of 10 questions from 10 different parts of the geek galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as you hear the question asked by Rachel the Crusher Cushing, please write down your best attempt at an answer. Once we ask for your answer, please show the whiteboard to the cameras at the same time you verbalize it in front of your comlink, as you kids would say. Each question, again, worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round one. Hector Navarro, you ready to go?
Make it so, right?
Oh.
Do the thing.
Jason Inman, he stole your line. Are you ready to go?
Well, that's Picard's line. I'm ready to engage.
You know, Rachel, it's all French to me. So here we go. Starting off round number one.
Okay, guys, the first category is Harry Potter movies. And your question is, Luna Lovegood's father is the editor of what magazine?
You already lost me.
Oh, yeah. I don't think your suit fits in the Harry Potter world, but
You. The blocks fit, as it were. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hector Navarro.
The magical times.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect. Jason Justice.
Is it the Quibbler?
It is the
It
Quibbler.
is.
1 point for Jason Inman. No points for Navarro.
All right, well, here's a chance to score some points, Hector. In category number 2,
Gee golly.
Marvel films. Who plays Moira McTaggart in X-Men First Class and X-Men Apocalypse?
You like that Apocalypse movie? A lot of people divided on that.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jason Inman.
The amazing Judy Smith.
Judy Smith is incorrect. Can Navarro tie Inman?
Rose Byrne.
He certainly can. Deadlocked at 1. Here we go.
Category number 3 is in DC films. Who played Jonah Hex?
I'm not going to ask you what you thought about that.
The crowd told us how to think about that question.
The crowd holding their nose at that one. And we go to 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Hector Navarro.
Josh Brolin.
There he is, also Thanos. That is correct for a point, Jason.
Josh Brolin.
Also got Brolin. We're deadlocked at 2. And we move on to category numero cuatro. Is that 4? 4.
That is 4. That'll be in the universe of Star Wars.
Hey, all right.
How many characters are mentioned by name in the opening crawl text of The Force Awakens? Some groans on that one.
Yeah, they better not be grown in the movie because I love that.
Oh, I
movie.
agree.
God, we came back to Star Wars in such a great way. I felt like I was back, Rachel.
It
we
was.
were back.
Absolutely.
5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Jason Inman, you got a shot at this?
I think it's 2.
It is, in fact, 2. Hector Navarro, how'd you do?
I had 3.
He had 3. We had Luke
Leia and
and
Skywalker.
Leia. That's right.
Wow.
That is
I
right.
thought they name dropped, what's his name, Poe Dameron, but I was wrong.
They just say pilot.
They do.
They just say some dude.
Some guy.
Somebody
Some
memorized
new
that
pilot.
opening crawl, I think.
So now Inman back to a narrow 3-2 lead over Hector Navarro as we progress to a world that Jason Inman might be a little familiar with.
Yes, it's another universe, the universe of Star Trek. Well done. What was the full name of the alias that Khan used in Star Trek Into Darkness?
I like that when the crowd reacts to Innergeekdom
I kind of like the big crowd, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of geeks in this audience, Mark. You might be outnumbered.
And in 5, I'm definitely at 4, 3, 2. Jocks stand no chance here. 1. Pens down, Hector Navarro.
John Harrison.
That is correct.
We will go with that. We're tied for the moment, but Jason
John
Inman
Harrison.
also
Whoa,
had
okay.
John Harrison. Okay, and we continue on in round number 1. We're going to go to a little place I like to call Middle Earth.
Yeah, so boys, do me proud. In the realm of Lord of the Rings, who plays King Theoden in the Lord of the Rings films?
Did you read the books as well?
Many, many, many times.
On tape or with your own eyes?
With my own eyes. You should try it, Mark. It's pretty
That
good.
sounds impossible. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Jason Inman, you got any guess at this?
It's not a guess. I know it's Bernard Hill.
Inman, 5-3. Hector Navarro, do you have it?
I also know it's Hugo Weaving.
Oh! Navarro
Incorrect.
sitting in the favorites chair, deservedly so, but he finds himself 2 down to Jason Inman. In round number 1, we go to your 7th question.
The category is Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the question is, according to Odin in Thor, where was Mjolnir forged?
I think I'm going to open with a dear God on that question.
Could you have pronounced that?
Oh, no. There's a lot of vowels and consonants I'm not familiar with. We're going to go to 5, 4. I can count down well, though. 3.
You're very good at it.
2, and 1. Who's up? Hector Navarro.
The Heart of a Dying Star.
It's correct.
Great Anthony Hopkins.
It is
impression.
correct, Jason.
Heart of a Star.
Heart of a star.
Come on. Really? Come on. It's the same location.
We're going to have to go to the judges for a ruling. Okay, I'm
Challenge.
gonna say it's round 1. I think he got the Heart of the Star. I think we're gonna accept that answer. I think that is an accepted answer.
Hector
Navarro doesn't seem to want to challenge. He is as classy as they come. Because dying stars are still stars. And now we move on to
You didn't
Middle
ask for
Earth again.
adjectives.
The movie trilogy we're talking about now is The Hobbit.
So your final question is, what is the name of the village that Bard brings Bilbo and the dwarves to in The Desolation of Smaug?
You got to correct you on that, Rachel. It's actually Smaug.
Oh.
You got to really hit
roll
that.
it out
really
there.
hit that U, or else they will never let you hear the end of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jason Inman, do you have any adjectives for this one?
Lake Town.
Lake Town. That is the correct. Lake Town is the answer?
Yep.
All right. As opposed to Pondville. Okay. Hector Navarro, you get that too?
Lake Town, baby!
Wow.
Talk about holding out the
Yeah.
syllables.
Yeah. Gonna take the kids down to Riverburg. 2 more questions in round 1, and we go to the world of the DCEU, which we know all fans are so passionate about.
All right, guys. That was Mike, if anybody wanted to know. In Batman v Superman, we see Diana on a plane about to leave Gotham before deciding to go help fight Doomsday. What airline was she using?
Ooh.
It's the championship, guys.
You make the point of all points there, is that the questions are going to be tougher even in round 1. And we're going to have to go to the 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hector Navarro, did you have it?
Ferris Air.
It's not Ferris Air, unfortunately.
Not a bad guess.
Jason Inman?
This is probably completely wrong, but something in my head is telling me Air Turkey?
So close, but we cannot accept it. Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines. Oh.
Turkish Airlines. All right. Had it been United, she would have been thrown off already.
I just
All
remember
right.
the commercial.
One more question in round 1. And this is going to be a category we're very excited about here, Rachel, because we don't know what it could be.
So your final category is in mixed bag. Lindsay Fonseca plays Katie, the girlfriend to what comic book superhero?
So we see some pens moving. This is a tough mixed bag.
Apparently.
A fitting way to close out round 1. Go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hector Navarro.
I was doing a drawing. Kick-Ass.
Yeah, give him
Well
the
done.
point.
Well done.
He sniffed that
Well
one
done.
out. Jason Inman.
Didn't get it.
All right, so Jason Inman could not get that one. However, he still has a 1-point lead over Hector Navarro. It's not the end of the game, kids. We don't need to shake hands just
Got a long
yet.
way to go.
Whole lot of rounds left because now we move on, Rachel, to round 2. We love it around these parts because it's the wheel round. The wheel comes out. These are all Innergeekdom approved categories. Each competitor is going to get a spin at the wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed 1 mulligan where you can spin again. Whatever that lands on, you must accept 4 questions from that category. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you are allowed multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Did I say 4? That schnapps is catching up. 5 questions in round 2. Hector Navarro, you are actually not winning right now. And I just wanted to point that out one more time. Jason Inman, you can spin first or you can defer to Navarro.
Hector is the champion, and Hector pulled out that kick-ass reference, so I'm going to let him go first.
He does know who Lindsay Fonseca is,
Yep.
and he is going to spin first.
Just a heads up, Lindsay Fonseca, I had a chance to meet her. She's a wonderful actor. She's a great person. She's great. Lindsay Fonseca.
You want me to pick up that name for you?
Quite the plug.
All right.
She's great.
I can pick up that name.
That's how I feel like it's Slumdog Millionaire. Like, I met her. I know this.
Hector
That's how.
Navarro has issued the Facebook friend request in the meantime.
Don't do it. No.
DC movies.
Ooh.
Hector, these are DC movies that are not currently in the DCEU. Otherwise, we would put the other 2 letters up there.
Which we all know is a baloney term, and the actual term, as far as we know, is just DC Films franchise, but we're just going to leave that DCEU.
And I'm looking at the judges. You do not get a point for that.
Great.
But we wanted to state that for our employers.
That's true.
Well done.
We know.
Well done.
It's just a game.
You know, Rachel, we're having fun today, but they got to make sure they're paying their rent in
Absolutely.
2018.
Those paychecks got to come in.
It's just a game, Jim Lee. Thanks so much. So I can spin again if I wanted to.
You are certainly allowed to spin again, and I don't think DC would have its feelings hurt.
Or would they?
And we're going to have to go to a 5 count here. 5, 4, 3.
All right, I'll spin again.
So he's going to spin again. Going to spin again, Rachel, spinning away from DC.
You got to play big.
What
in the
could he land on?
championships.
Because got to remember, opponent's choice and spinner's choice are also on the wheel.
It's gonna be Lord of the
He
Rings.
might have spun himself into some trouble here if he's not that confident with Lord of the Rings. He lands on opponent's choice.
Ooh.
Coming back
Come
around.
on, stop,
Could be
stop,
spinner's
stop.
choice,
Oh,
Rachel.
the opposite could happen.
It is spinner's choice.
All right.
Wow.
Pick Lord
Hector
of the Rings.
Navarro.
Prove us all wrong.
I'm going to go with...
I mean, come on.
I heard the category's getting tougher, but I'm going to go with my strength. I'll go with MCU movies. I'll do
Going
that.
with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
He's the MCU guy.
Okay, Hector, your first question in the world of the MCU. And keep in mind, Jason, stealing is legal in
Correct.
round 2. Your question is, what did Thor demand from the pet store owner when he wandered into his store in Thor?
They didn't have any, but he said he needed a horse.
2 points for Hector Navarro. He's in the lead, Rachel.
Yep.
8-7. Your next
Something
question.
large enough to ride.
In the film Iron Man 3, what was the name that Tony and Jarvis gave to deploying all of the Iron Man suits?
Sorry, repeat that question?
That's a JT rule, and I certainly can. In Iron Man 3, what was the name that Tony and Jarvis gave to deploying all of the Iron Man suits?
Would be the House Party Protocol.
2 more points. This guy knows his MCU, Rachel.
That's why he picked it. Proving his stuff. Proving why he has the belt.
All right. We move on to your third of 5 questions. In the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, what nickname did Peter give to Rocket as they were being escorted aboard the kiln?
Do I have multiple choice with this or
You
no?
certainly do have multiple choice, as will Jason.
Okay, let me see here.
And you have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'll go multiple choice on this.
Multiple choice is available. Is it A, Shirt Tails, B, Davy Crockett, C, Sly Cooper, or D, Ranger Rick?
Well, Sly Cooper came out way after 1988, which when he was abducted. It's the answer is Ranger Rick.
Give the man another point. Building his lead on Jason Inman. Keep in mind, he was losing by 1, and now all of a sudden Inman finds himself trailing by how much is the question? 2 points left in round 2. What is the name of the dimension that Doctor Strange sends Caecilius in order to save the New York Sanctum?
The Dark Dimension.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Jason, can you steal 2 points?
Is it the mirror dimension?
It is, and that is a monster steal. Wow.
That's the later.
Yeah.
Whoa, boy. Seemed like Hector went a little quick on the trigger there, Rachel. And
There's a lot of dimensions, Mark. So he was going through.
4-point swing, and I don't know any of the dimension. In the film Iron Man 2, what does Justin Hammer call the mini-missile he adds to Rhodey's War Machine's suit of armor?
I call it the ex-wife.
He sniffed his marker and it gave him 2 points.
What
Range,
an
2 more
impression.
points. 13-9 for Hector Navarro. So despite that road bump he had with Jason Inman capitalizing on it, Hector Navarro still a 4-point lead. But there's some strength of Inman's on there.
Time for him to spin the wheel.
Get in there, Mr. Picard or John Kirk or whatever you're.
Commander Riker.
There we go. It was on the tip of my tongue. You know he's got to be looking for Star Trek. Did he get it? Oh! So now, Rachel, Jason Inman in kind of the same predicament Hector Navarro is in, where he is clearly known for his love of DC. He's on the DCU, but it's hanging on to Star Trek. Jason, do you want to use your mulligan, or are you going with the DCEU?
This could get really deep cut.
Really deep cut.
I think we know what Hector wants him to do.
Hector Navarro playing head games with Inman. We're going to need an answer. 5.
Let's go.
Oh, he's going. All right.
Boom.
David Harbour of Stranger Things fame.
Is this the question?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you.
No, I'm just telling you a fact about my favorite Netflix
I didn't know.
He was in that.
David Harbour of Stranger Things makes an appearance as a government agent Dexter Tolliver. In which DCEU film?
Suicide Squad.
2 points for Inman. 2 points for Inman.
I hope they bring him back.
That's Hellboy, sure.
No, but I mean like.
No, Hellboy and Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Okay.
what? All right.
Yeah, let's go crazy.
Let's go full injustice with it.
All right, guys, up to the front of the
Sorry, we
car.
had to nerd out.
I will turn
It
this
is
car
the
around,
Innergeekdom.
and nobody goes to Disneyland. In Batman v Superman, where was the tracker found in Jimmy Olsen's gear?
His camera? His camera.
Yeah, we're gonna say we can accept. I think
You know
we can.
what?
Do I need to challenge
Yeah.
this?
Can I challenge? I feel like I should challenge it.
You can challenge if you want. I'm gonna rule that it's a good guess.
I feel like the internet is telling me I'm stupid if I don't challenge. I'll challenge it.
Okay, Hector's gonna use his challenge,
Yeah.
so we'll be right back with the answer. All right, we are back. I would like to thank Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Aquaman, Batman, and The Flash for cameoing and helping us judge this very tough debate. In the end, we are going to rule that it was the answer we were looking for was his camera film. But at the time, his film was in the camera. He pulled it out of the camera, out of the bag, and that's where he found the tracker. So Jason Justice Inman gets the 2-point ruling after the challenge. Hector Navarro loses his challenge, but I think the internet applauds you for being a true gamesman. This finds us in a precarious situation now, Rachel, because we are tied at 13. But Jason Inman still with 3 questions left in a universe he knows a little bit about, the DCEU. Jason, your next question. What was the name of the Kent's family dog that Jonathan had to go back for during the tornado in Man of Steel?
Gotta know pets' names. That's part of it. The Innergeekdom.
I hope the dogs here.
I'm going to go multiple choice with this one.
We can give that to you. Is it A, Hank, B, Shelby, C, Rover, or D, Jake?
I'm pretty certain it's Shelby.
That is incorrect.
That's
Hector,
what it is in the comic books. Come
can
on.
you steal it?
Can I hear the options again?
You certainly may. Is it A, Hank, B, Shelby, C, Rover, or D, Jake?
Hank.
We have a broken tie. Hector Navarro back on top.
All right, back and forth.
14-13. Jason, you still have 2 questions left in the DCEU.
Great.
And your question is, in Wonder Woman, what did Samir tell Diana he wanted to do, but because of his race and the war, he became a spy?
He wanted to be an actor.
Inman's got the lead again. 15-14. And your last question. We go back to Batman v Superman.
Oh, our favorite.
The movie that has caused no controversy whatsoever. In Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, what real-world talk show host did we see interviewing Holly Hunter's character about Superman?
Charlie Rose.
2 points for Jason Inman, and he is up 3 as we go into round 3, Rachel, known as the betting round.
Oh, this is a big one. I mean, it's 3 points. You can bet up to 3 points, so we could get back to a tie, or Jason could increase his lead.
That is absolutely correct. What we're going to have you do is, Jason, because you're in the lead, you're going to give that wheel another spin. Whatever category that lands on, you're going to hear a question from that. Before you hear the question, we're going to ask you to write down how many points you're willing to wager from 0 to 3. Keep in mind, you can win those points, but if you get the question wrong, you lose those points. Fire it up, Scotty.
Riker. God.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what's it going to land on?
Also, fire it
here?
up, Scotty is not even a thing.
Spinner's choice.
Oh, boy.
Rachel, very interesting strategy because Hector does not get to choose at all. This is Jason, so is he going to go to one of his strengths or something that you think Hector might not be familiar with?
I think there's a category that ticks 2 boxes with that.
Okay. Jason Inman, you're
I think I'd be remiss if I didn't pick Star Trek.
going to go Star Trek. Shocking, given what you're wearing. Please write down how many points you're willing to wager. Hector, you already wrote down your points as well? How many points you willing
But
to
he
wager?
spied on my points.
In the category.
Now I'm going to change it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
boy.
think the world knows how many points Jason is guessing. Your question is, what is the name of the ritual the Vulcans undergo to prove themselves purged of all emotion?
Jason, real quick, but Hector's writing too.
I just want to go through this process. No more emotion.
I want you to say all of those.
Okay, Hector's still writing. He's got 5 seconds left. To 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Hector first. How many points did you wager?
Dose.
He wagered 2, so he was a little confident, and your answer was?
Colinar.
Hector Navarro has 2 points, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Jason Justice Inman, how many points did you wager?
3.
3, and did you have Colinar as well?
It is the Colinar.
He got it.
Boy.
All right, 20-16, and this is the match that we came to see
Absolutely.
here, Rachel. After 3 rounds, we have a very close game with Jason Inman edging out Hector Navarro 20-16. But Rachel, now we move on to the 4th round where fates can really change in a hurry. That would be the speed round. Luckily, we have the very well-dressed, the overdressed, some might say, Mark Yodi Riley.
He's sharp-dressed, man.
He is a big fan of ZZ Top, and he will be our line judge. So let me explain how the rules work to the competitors. When the first question is asked, you are free to buzz in as soon as I start the question. Once you buzz in, if you are the one with the green buzzer, you have exactly 2 seconds to answer, or else you lose the point. Each question is worth 1 point, but if you get it wrong, you lose a point. Once Mark Riley gives me the go-ahead to say the competitor's name, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you don't have it by that last I in Mississippi, then you're going to lose a point. Rachel Cushing will be administering the questions first.
All right, boys, here we go. Who voices the Joker in 2017's The Lego Batman Movie?
Jason Inman.
Zach Galifianakis.
Give him a point.
I was waiting for the in.
Over Hector Navarro.
A lot of tricks in that question.
We go to your next question.
Who played Dr. McCoy in Star Trek The Motion Picture?
Jason Inman.
DeForest Kelly.
Another point for
Quick
Inman.
on the draw.
Quick on the buzzer, and he knows how to answer questions fast.
Yep. Who played Deadshot in Suicide Squad?
Hector Navarro.
Big Willie style, Will Smith.
That is correct. 22 to 17. Your fourth question out of 5 in the speed round. C-3PO is fluent in how many languages?
Oh, come on, guys.
I have a guess, but I'm not going to risk it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody's buzzing in. Mark Riley.
He's fluent in 6 million forms of
That's what
Give
I thought
him a
it was.
hand, Mark
Yep.
Riley, everybody.
6 million? Yep, 6 billion
or million?
6 million.
That was my guess. I did not want to risk the point.
All right, we have a
2 billion.
5-point game, and we have one question left in the speed round. Your question is, in 2002's Spider-Man, who drops Peter off at the wrestling event? Hector Navarro.
Uncle Ben, played by Cliff Robertson.
He is correct, and he has solidified a nearly 4-point deficit as we head into the final round of the Innergeekdom Championship.
It's still anybody's game.
Jason Inman, Hector Navarro. In round 5, the last round before somebody gets that beautifully gorgeous belt that I would love to polish one day. You guys are each going to give us 3 numbers that range from 1 to 17. Each one of those numbers corresponds to a category up here at our answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. The next one, 3 points. The final one, 5 points. Jason, you're going to give us your numbers first because you have the 4-point lead.
I would like 17, 01, and 09 for Star Trek 2009.
He still manages to pull out Star Trek numbers.
Every
Hector
time.
Navarro, what are your 3 numbers, sir?
15 for the first appearance of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy. 4 for the Fantastic Four. And 10 because there are 10. I don't know, man. It's 10.
10 gooses a clucking.
There we go.
5 golden rings. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hector Navarro, you find yourself in a 4-point hole and trying to avoid a TKO. So you're going to have your question first. You picked number 15. Rachel's going to tell you what the category is.
It is movie release dates.
Ooh.
Movie release dates?
Knew that was coming.
Take it, Hector! Take it!
Thank you.
The spirit of Scott Mance
Yes.
coming in here.
The ghost of Christmas past.
I love you, buddy.
Mance.
All right, Hector, for 2 points. What year saw the release of Superman with Christopher Reeve?
Superman the movie, the first one. 1978.
That is correct.
All right. Hector Navarro is still trailing, so we're going to stick with him. In his next category, he selected number 4.
All right, for your 3-point question, what villain insists that he is burdened with glorious purpose?
Loki.
Dear God, Rachel. Avoiding
The suspense.
the TKO. And he is up 1, and now we go to Jason Inman. Jason, you selected the last category you possibly could have, 17. And for your fortune, that is going to correspond to a little film franchise known as Star Trek.
Of course.
Nice.
Your 2-point question is, what was the name of Khan's ship in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan?
The SS Botany Bay.
Did you guys think he wasn't going to get
No
it? Yes, that
hesitation.
is 2 points. 24 to 23, and now it bounces back to Hector Navarro. And Hector Navarro, Rachel, has to hit this. This is his 5-point question. If he misses, Jason Justice Inman will finally get the belt that he has longed for, that Ashley Robinson is sick of hearing about how bad he wants it. The universe. Will it lean towards Jason Inman, or will Hector Navarro retain the belt? It could come down to this 5-point question.
Hector, you chose number 10, which is the category of Indiana Jones.
Because that was the age of short round. I did that on purpose. Okay.
I see.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
That's not the question.
Okay.
To stay in the game, Hector, your question is, which Indiana Jones film took place in the year 1936?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
And your winner,
finally getting the belt. And, I mean, you got to feel for Hector Navarro a little bit.
I
but
want to
he
say I
had a
dedicate
great
this
run.
belt to my wife and Scott Mance, the two loves of my life.
It's, Jason Inman's wanted this for so long. It's only fitting that one of the shining stars of this galaxy who has yet to feel the belt finally gets to caress it around his belly button.
Hector has played a hell of a game, and he's held that belt for a while, but it was time for a new Innergeekdom champion. And like you said, Jason has been saying since the inaugural match that he wanted in and that he could do it, and he did it.
It's such an exciting match, too. I mean, the crowd gave them both a standing ovation afterwards because there's so many twists and turns, and when you have 5 rounds, Jason Inman would just, once he was able to get that lead, he was able to stay enough ahead of Hector. Hector would throw his best haymaker, maybe climb just a point above him, but Jason always had an answer. He ended up getting the belt because of it.
And he played smart. He didn't go for the buzzers when he wasn't sure what the answer was, and he had a great wheel round, and he held that lead all the way to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your new Innergeekdom Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Jason Justice Inman.
Thank you.
Jason.
Thank you. It is so great to hear that. This has been a year coming.
It has.
The last time I was here, I said it was going to be destiny, and look, here it happened. But first off, sorry to interrupt you, I really want to congratulate you on winning the first ever managers tourney.
That is correct, the Managers Bowl.
So if you're looking for some fresh talent, I'm just saying, I know somebody who just won the Innergeekdom championship.
All right, well, we'll have to have some conversations. Now, obviously, Jason Inman, this has been quite a journey for you to get to this belt. You want to fill the people in on some of the rigorous steps it took for you to get to this point.
Well, I first off, I had to defeat you in the very first match, and then I had to defeat Rachel in a 4-way because, to be honest with you, I'm sorry, Jay Washington, I love you, but I wasn't worried about you.
Dang.
It was all Rachel, and then I came here to the championship. I hunkered down, I studied, I forced myself to watch every Harry Potter movie, and it paid off because the questions just started coming, or the answers started coming, and I was able to knock it out by focusing. But I gotta say, Hector had a hell of a tough last question, so I gotta give mad respect to him because, to be honest with you, I did not know the answer to it either. I did not know it was Raiders. I thought it was Temple of Doom as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is the true mark of a classy competitor, as you have proved yourself to be time and time again. Jason Inman, giving all due reverence to your opponent, Hector Navarro, who has been a little bit of an arch nemesis. Not as much as it has been for Robert Meyer Burnett.
I have to admit, I was a little mean to him before the match, but because I needed that confidence to come out there because Hector has defended this belt twice now.
Numerous
He
times.
won it, numerous times, and I couldn't slack on this match. I knew I had to study. I could not walk out with my knowledge, but everything in this match just seemed to I've said for every match, it's destiny. It was destiny. I told myself that when I got to this championship, I was going to dress up like Riker, like everybody told me to do on the internet. Well, here it is as a tribute to my lovely teammate, Scott Mance, because Team Trek's not going anywhere. And then getting the Man of Steel, Kansas question. Everything about this Innergeekdom championship said that the destiny was me getting this belt, and it happened. I'm stuttering because I'm so excited.
The stars definitely aligned. All of the odds were in your favor. But I have to say, I think that the Innergeekdom Championship continues to be one of the most supportive groups in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I mean, when you have competitors like Rachel Cushing out there, cheering for you, there's no bad blood between competitors here.
Because Geekdom is all about finding our tribe together, and that's kind of like what the Schmoedown is doing, and it's something that you do at the Schmoedown so well about interviewing all the guests. It's about bringing people together, whether that's through geekdom or movie trivia or everything. And I now finally got the justice to be the champion and the hero of the Innergeekdom League to make sure that keeps continuing.
Jason Inman, tell me, are there any other competitors in the Innergeekdom League who you would like to see in your hopefully long reign of defending this belt?
Long, thank you. Hopefully, I want to face off against Sam Witwer. Now, I know he's in a Star Wars league, but he is a Star Trek nerd to the max, and we've been having some Twitter battles back and forth. I want to face off with him in a Star Trek Schmoedown, make it the first Star Trek Schmoedown of all. And then also, I want to face off against Robert Meyer Burnett. But Robert Meyer Burnett, before you can get a chance at this belt, you've got to beat a tournament of your own because you denied me my shot, so I'm going to deny yours first. So win a battle.
Any idea?
What? Your interview is over, punk. I'm here
What?
to tell you that I'm going to take you out. It is on! Like Donkey Kong.
What's happening?
I don't even know who that is.
I don't, who is,
I don't
who's
even,
that guy?
I literally don't even know his name.
Okay, well.
He scuffed my belt, that
Oh,
asshole.
man. Come on, he just got this
I
belt.
just got it, man.
Well, anyway.
He's not going to see it long. I don't even, who is that stranger?
I have no
Did
idea.
Did they let a homeless man into the set?
I mean, I thought we
Are
had
you okay?
enough with
Did he
Tom
hurt you?
Dagnino running around here all the time. No,
I know.
I'm good.
Okay, good.
I'm good. I can deal with that
All
kind
right.
of stuff. Well,
All right.
congratulations
Thank
again,
you so much.
Jason Inman, and we look forward to whatever the future of Innergeekdom holds for our current champion.
No matter what, I'll make it so.
And we are back with Hector Navarro. Hector.
Hi. Hey, Emma. What's up?
Someone finally took you down, man.
I know, I feel lighter. Oh, I'm not carrying this big. I
mean, it is a very heavy belt. I've held the Innergeekdom belt before,
It's
and of
super
all
heavy.
the belts, it like
I think it's made of adamantium.
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
Or nth metal.
Or mithril.
Ooh, those are
Except
all
mithril's
the nerd
lightweight.
metals.
That's
That's
like-
true.
that's
yeah.
very specifically
yeah,
lightweight. Well,
yeah. Or
you know-
Uru metal.
Ooh, metal. Hector, listen, you had a great run, buddy.
Yeah, man, that was a fun match. That was a good match.
Yeah.
There's some good questions in there. And Inman had that advantage with that Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter stuff.
For sure,
Which I was
yeah.
like, should I rewatch all these movies before this? And I went, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's
but,
a lot.
You know, I own
what
them
it
all.
is?
I got to rewatch them.
You know what it is, Hector? It's, Jason Inman came in hungry. He's been wanting this belt
Oh, yeah.
for a long time.
It's true.
You've been holding it
I was just
basically
coasting.
the whole time
I
that
was
you've
just
been
coasting.
wanting it.
But you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm Barry Allen, and I finally perished in Crisis on Infinite Earths. And the lineage has been passed on to young Wally West, who's now going to graduate from Kid Flash to Flash.
Oh.
Or you know who I feel like?
Who do you feel
I
like?
feel like Hal Jordan, who's got some white in his sides of his hair.
Sure.
And then I go evil crazy like Parallax, and I destroy Coast City.
Please don't actually go
Don't do
evil
that.
crazy. Yeah,
And
we
then
had Ken
young
Knapsack do
Kyle
that recently.
Rayner
Can't
comes up,
handle
and
it.
Kyle Rayner is. You know who I feel like?
Who do you feel like?
I feel like Dick Grayson
Yes.
as Nightwing when I'm doing my own thing.
Right.
And now Tim Drake has discovered, and I'll say Jason's Tim Drake,
Right.
has discovered the secret identity of Batman. He's like, you should have a
Yo,
Robin. So
I
now
should be
he's
Robin.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Or
like
you know
that,
who else I
Hector.
feel like?
Yes.
I'm gonna stop. That's too many.
That's a good analogy, though.
Mhm.
Well, Hector, you played a hell of a game out there. You defended the belt previously.
Yeah.
And
I had some good pulls.
You did.
I missed a bunch of ones, some obvious ones. Mirror Universe. I was
That's
thinking
okay.
at the end of the movie.
It's all right. It's okay, Hector.
Yeah.
All is forgiven, and I certainly hope this won't be the last time that we see you here in the Innergeekdom League in the Schmoedown.
No, I don't think so. But I think I'm going to retire to watch 6 Middle Earth movies and what is it now? 8 Harry Potter films?
Yeah.
7,
Yep,
8,
eight,
9,
eight.
including Fantastic Beasts and Where to
9,
Find Them.
including Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Do I have to watch that one again? I'm not going to watch that one again.
Yeah, I would
I'll watch
pass.
the other.
I'd
Yeah,
pass
I'll
on
watch
that
the
one.
8 of them.
Yeah, just read the Wikipedia.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, my condolences, Hector.
Yeah.
But I know we have not seen the last of you, and
I
I
know.
will let you
Can
get
I,
out
can
of
I
here.
fight you in a match? Can we fight in a match?
Yeah, we can fight in a match.
I want to take you on. I want to take Jay Washington on.
Okay.
I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You guys are good dudes. And again, congratulations on your win today.
Well, thank you.
Dang.
It feels good. It
Emma
feels really
Fyffe,
good.
manager.
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
Well, Hector, I will let you get to your Lord of the Rings / Harry Potter marathon.
Cool.
Now back to you, Christian and Mark.
Look, where is Brienne? Okay.
You know what? I don't know.
Stacey,
But I'm
Stacey,
here.
I lost the manager ball.
I know you did.
I lost to somebody who never
I
had
know you
a
did.
person to manage.
But I'm here.
No, Brienne. Listen, boy,
No.
yo, get the fuck
Outta
up
here.
out of here. Get your little redneck. See? I gotta
You
keep
know
dealing
what?
with it.
Don't think about any of that, okay? I was
What am I
here
supposed
for
to
you.
do?
You know
What
what?
am I
We
supposed to
just
think
have
about?
to keep working
We
hard.
keep working on. Where have you been?
I've been making my decision, and I've finally decided. Jay, you've been dismissed. Stacey, I love you and I support you, and I want you to come with me.
No.
Okay. Well, you've made your decision, and I support it, and I will support you through all of this. And bye.
I think that's Brienne Chandler. Brienne, Miss Movies. Brienne. Brienne, what are you doing here? No one's seen you in months. Brienne, why did you leave the Misfits?
Listen, Emma, I'm not going to be answering any of your questions, at least not now. Maybe
Not
next
now. Next season. Does that mean you're coming back? Brienne, what's going on with you? What's the plan for the future of the Misfits? Brienne?
Emma, I told you I'm not answering your questions, at least not now. Okay?
unbelievable chain of events here, Mark, so far. I mean, you look at everything that has gone down. You've got a brand new Innergeekdom champion in Jason Inman. You've got Emma Fyffe winning the Manager Bowl, and she has signed Mark Andreyko leaving the Lion's Den. And then you have Miss Movie, Breanne Chandler. She makes her appearance, and why she got into a car with Mike Kalinowski, we're going to have to find out, but she has now left. Unbelievable chain of events here, Mark.
Crazy silliness. I've been sitting at the desk for a lot of this. What else does Santa have in his stocking if that's the holiday you celebrate?
Well, that's everything. That is everything, guys, for video number 1. Make sure you check out video number 2 because there are some big ones, and the match that will start will be the Iron Man match for the Star Wars Championship. The challenger, Sam Witwer, versus the champion, Ken Napzok, and then the team title match, the Patriots versus Above the Line in video 2. You got to click it. So comment, share, like, do everything you have to do on this video here, and join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Go ahead and do that. Listen to the Schmoedown rundown. Do the whole damn thing, and we'll catch you in video 2.
What? Is this how you're going to be tri-casting the entire time?
Yeah.
Just looks like you could use a little training. You seem a little green on the TriCaster. I feel like maybe a class or two.
I've done a lot of these, so I think
Just
I'm
like
okay.
an apprenticeship, you could get a better feel. You're really supposed to be one with you.
Do you want me to teach you? I mean, I think I've used this more than you have.
I have many years of experience.
Do you now?